So I was thinking this was going to be so easy because it's all the same racers as last time, except for I forgot last time we did teams. So the fun don't stop.
What up, nerds? As long as someone beats Jigs. So who's up? Who's in this round? Okay.
So do we have 7 people today? What? Rescue's right here.
I had to pick up a cow.
What are you doing here?
I thought I
All
was
right, you gotta jump
welcome.
in.
Sorry.
No, you're welcome to run right now.
I'm in the middle of nowhere, Mississippi. I ain't running nothing.
Good. Good. You have nothing better to do.
I'm dodging tornadoes. Yeah, I'll probably
Hey,
drop a
hey.
call, honestly.
Hey, racing from a tornado sounds like an amazing gimmick and story to really boost the VRL.
You're correct. We just
And
drove past the place. Tornado went through and knocked all the stuff down. All the trees are sideways.
I celebrate your dedication to the cause.
Thank you. I got 600 pounds of cow in my back of my truck. I do not want to lose that.
That can make a lot of jerky.
Oh, no, just meat. I get a cow butchered every year. And I have to pick it up from the processor.
Let's see. I think I.
All right. Well, I'm going to be listening. So y'all have fun and good luck. And beat Jigs.
Yeah, I have to redo everything now because Retro's not in here. He's always the first person I enter into my program.
To be fair, I did tell Whisper and Jigs 2 hours ago I would not be there.
Yeah, I wasn't on. I was at work 2 hours ago.
I'm sorry.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
I thought the title said Whisper Retro Races in the category. It was my mistake.
You signed up.
Yeah, I blame Whisper 100%.
Anyway, I'm just giving you a hard time. It's not a big deal. It is just funny because I do usually use your name for testing everything.
Hey, my event triggered.
Yay, your event triggered.
Well, I'll be watching and listening. Y'all have fun. I can't actually watch. I'm driving, but I can talk.
Yeah, and it's a good thing actually too because 7 was going to mean complications anyway.
That's good.
Yeah, I would.
We should have made it. You should have made it 8 and give Skelly 1.
Sorry about that, friend.
I was gonna say I was just gonna split it into 4 and 3 or something like that, and just have to flip back and forth. And I can.
All right. Well, y'all have fun. I'll tune in and listen. Goodbye.
See ya.
If you need anything, I can hop back on. So just yell.
You can absolutely stay in. That's fine especially if you're watching. You and I can talk back and forth. You probably know the game better than I do.
I'm driving, so I can't really watch.
Oh, you could pull over.
Well, that would defeat the purpose of trying to get this cow home. Yeah.
That sounds like you need to start a fire to watch by while you cook that cow.
600 pounds right now.
See, that's how you make good jerky.
That's, I guess.
Just need to dry it out.
Smoke it.
Yeah.
I'll hop back in later.
Okay.
When y'all get going.
All right. We'll see you soon, big
All
homie.
All right. Thank you.
How you doing, Lipton dude?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm feeling good about this one because it's just like one of my favorite games that I've only played maybe like a handful of times, but I don't care.
Ooh lolly.
I've
Well,
only
I'm
played this
excited
with.
for you.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Don't believe his lies.
It's a
Said
whisper
Capcom.
thing, man. It's because you got to realize this: when you're a performer and you're on stage, you just basically you just have rock star status. You just think, hey, bro, yeah, I can wake it a little bit. I'll be fashionably late. That's whisper logic.
Hmm. It's true. It's true. I heard him talking about it one time, and he thought I wasn't listening to him, and he'll deny it every time we do talk about it. But he definitely said all those words. Probably.
I love being fashionably late. Sort of, kind of, not really. Probably whisper.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, I never set a schedule because I already know I'm going to be late if I do that. Same. I got that stinking mentality from working at my old job where it's just I have to always be on things on time if I can be.
Yeah, I
I don't
definitely
know.
try to be on time. I'm not always good about it, but I mean, certain things that are. I guess you can tell my priority of things by how on time I am. Uh, certain things I'll let slide, but certain things it's like, nah. If I'm not on
I'm gonna,
time, it better be for reasons that are excusable for not showing up.
oh, you can't play around with those.
I am so sorry, guys.
Hey, look, it's Whisper. It's that guy we were talking about.
Okay. Okay. What's up, boys? How's
Yeah,
it going? I'm so sorry.
You
I
think we
definitely
were
had.
joking? We were literally just
You're
talking about you,
Okay.
but not behind your back, because I'm telling you.
Oh, right. I set up this event. I also haven't installed this game yet. So,
It doesn't take that long.
okay. Just give me. Yes, yes. Okay. Can I just run it like load it through the core and then do that? Okay. Let me get the chat up in here. Chazzy's in the chat. Let's go.
Up in
Right on.
here, up in here.
Yeah. Y'all gonna make me. Okay, I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry.
No,
do
do it
know why you
again.
did
It's
that.
funny.
Keep doing it.
Straight gangster.
Give in.
Oh no, Gangsta Whisper. He's the worst version of Whisper. He starts throwing up gang signs and talking about sets of Pokemon cards.
True.
Whisper
Like I
Oh,
got my
God.
base
side is
Charizard set. We ain't about Yu-Gi-Oh! Food.
Okay. Nice. Nice. Right. I'm actually surprised by that. There's so many possible like characters that could join.
you know.
Yeah. Are they also do you think they'll ever add like, the Disney ones?
No.
Damn it. Miss Oh, okay, I see. Oof, Rogue. Let's go. Fan of Rogue.
What's wrong with Rogue? Why you hating?
No, I don't hate. I love. I love them. He's not, but somebody I forgot who. I think it was Iturama sent a leaked thing that he's coming soon. Or that like they already have the model in or whatever.
They're gonna
Okay.
He's gonna start talking about Cajun stuff and throwing freaking cards. People are gonna start throwing cards and say, "Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself." Oh, watch, see what's gonna happen.
It's true. Yes. That
Blade,
would be interesting.
Blade would be interesting.
I would like to see Nightcrawler in there.
Nightcrawler is awesome. He's my favorite X-Men.
Yes.
What other characters I want to see in Marvel Rivals?
Oh,
Sorry.
Damn it. I don't know if you guys saw that message, but it looks like Jigs isn't going to be able to make it either.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's coming up with an excuse to not face the I'm playing. Things happen. We'll see you next time, buddy.
Yeah. Yes, this is not finishing first, Chaz. It's getting as many the person that gets the most RA points. I haven't even looked at the list. Oh my god, I'm so behind on this. Give me a second, guys. I'm so sorry. What do we?
I just have no idea how to change the difficulty.
Oh, it's an arcade
There's-
game, right?
Yeah, there's some of them where it involves beating a level without getting a game over on the and you can continue on hard difficulty.
Oh shoot. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense to me. All right. Wait, did you guys get when you guys started the game, did it tell you guys that hardcore mode was paused? Let me try
Yeah, because I'm
reloading
doing it
it.
on BizHog, so
Gotcha.
it's-
Oh, Rescue's back in. Everybody stop talking about him.
April 1st, retro achievements disabled hardcore mode in any of the emulators that were not up to date.
So I have to update RetroArch.
That would or use BizHawk.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Anyways, thank you.
Okay.
The thing is, I think that's how we're counting them. Dude,
If you do
that's how.
hardcore-
I think that's
if
how
you do
Infinite's
hardcore mode, it's
counting.
like times 6, I think.
Now, what Lipton is talking about is the retro points, which are the parentheses white ones. Those are based on the rarity. The less people that achieve those points, the more points they're worth. The multipliers, yeah, I think he's referring to the retro points, which are the third numbers on the bottom that are in parentheses.
Well,
Yeah,
which is
I just
wait,
want to know.
so what does what's everybody's version? Because I have the 1.20 version right now. Oh, Chazzy says you have to get the game running and press F1. Okay, get the game running, press F1. I'll follow along with your instructions.
Yeah, you may be up to date. It may be something else, but I just thought I'd tell you that if it's not up to date, it will pause hardcore mode.
Thank you for the heads up, dude. Because this wouldn't have worked for me then. Hardcore mode pause setting not allowed. Okay.
That is weird. It's using. I'm using BizHawk, and it's telling me that hardcore mode is not allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's.
Did you update your BizHawk, dude?
I don't know how to.
You just have to go on the BizHawk site and re-download the new one. There's no update in the app. It has to be done externally. You basically are downloading an entire new app.
If Chazzy's walking me through it on the RetroArch side. Let me see if this works. Core options and patch. Okay, core options.
It might be like that Knights of the Round where it. That's weird.
If we need to, we can do that.
Yeah, if you're all in softcore mode, I guess you can just go by that.
I just don't know because Infinite's using the magical things to get it working.
Yes. It's gonna go by whatever retro achievement says. Whatever the site reports is what I get. Yeah.
Somebody go get a point real quick and just see what it does, and you can reset it.
What's the easiest point?
One day we will start these on time.
I know, right?
One day.
Okay.
Well, I had to redo everything because everyone changed. So, while you guys figure that out, it'd be good.
I need to share my screen for Infinite. I'm so sorry, dude. Thank you for your patience, man.
Nah, I mean, I'm working on redoing everything anyway right now because I was thinking like, hey, this is gonna be easy. It's everyone the same as last week, or last 2 weeks, and I forgot that we did teams last time, so I had changed everything. So I had to I didn't like erase everything we did last time, but I had to rearrange everything, and also because we changed who's in. So I'm working on that anyway.
Okay.
So I would have been holding us up either way.
Okay, I think thanks, Chazzy. I think that did it. Yes, we've got it working, Chazzy. Thanks for the heads up, my guy.
What was it?
Chaz, he said that to get some of the ROMs that you get, some of them like RetroArch will pick it up as a patched ROM set, and it disables the hardcore achievements for that when that's in place. Yeah, so I'm using the one that Chazzy provided.
Yep. Yeah, well, mine keeps telling me that hardcore mode is not allowed. Even though I just
you're gonna have to do the same thing
one.
as them.
I just downloaded the latest one.
Go to wait, does BizHawk use the course as well?
I don't think BizHawk actually will play arcade games.
Oh.
But I'm playing the arcade game on BizHawk.
Oh, well then never mind, it does.
Okay, Mr. BizHawk CEO,
I'm sorry,
you don't even know how
BizHawk is even more awesome than I thought.
Okay.
Awesome! I can't get.
Chazzy is using Chazzy lifting is using BizHawk to run it.
But it keeps telling me that MAME the hardcore is not allowed.
Share your
mean,
screen
we-
so they can see it.
Okay. Still not working.
Which version of BizHawk are you using?
Chazzy doesn't know how to work on BizHawk. Me neither.
Yeah,
Rest
dude.
needs
What
to
what
fix this
version of
program.
BizHawk is it?
All I know is WinGet X64.
Yeah, but it should say like 2.9 something.
2.10.
2.10. Okay, that is the newest one. So that's not the issue then.
I mean,
Uh,
try loading lifting. Try loading this ROM that Shazam just posted in the chat.
If that don't work, just use RetroArch.
See, the problem is I don't know how to get it running on RetroArch. Is it MAME?
Yeah, it's main.
Yeah, you have to use a core called Final Burn
Final
Neo.
burn.
Yeah,
Final what?
Final Burn Neo. It's gonna be all right. If you wanna, I can walk you through it. If you wanna check my screen, hold on. Let me start over. Oh, I closed it out. Give me a second. Let me open it back up. Oh, I don't know how you have your thing set up, but it's basically the same thing. Let me see. Oh, sorry for the waifus. just
So,
just scared.
because I have FB Alpha 2012. I don't know what the Final Bird
Okay.
Neo. That's how you run it.
Yeah. So what the way that I would
Oh
do
shoot,
it.
it works on that too. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Problem solved. Problem saved. So thank you.
Yeah. Wait,
Everybody
did it
It's
say
in
anything
hardcore.
about? Did it say that no hardcore, whatever?
No, it's in hardcore.
Okay.
Problem solved.
Nice.
Problem saying solved. Thank you very much.
Shazam's Flex body.
Thank you. I think I possibly downloaded that. That was the one I downloaded a while ago.
Should we all just run
Shazam, I
Shazam's
need you to
version?
beat
Should we all
Chig
just
in
run
Adventure
Shazam?
Island.
Zernith.
Jazzy, do you think we should all use the same ROM so there's no issue with anything like that?
If Retro Achievements is accepting it, you should all be fine. Yeah, but Whisper said he figured that out.
I mean, it didn't have that message anymore. It didn't show.
Yeah, you should be good then.
Okay. Yeah.
But if you
'Cause-
want to download it, it won't be an issue if you wanted to.
All I'm hearing is
have you tested to see if achievement worked on that? It doesn't matter if the ROMs are different. Okay. Yeah, because it's picking it's picking up the same game. All right. Well, I think we should be fine. Yeah.
all I know is
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
exactly.
Okay.
All right. Let me just make sure that this is fine.
Chazzy and Shazam, I think you still need. No, Shazam, you have it. But Chazzy, you still need to share your screen and lifting dude.
Oh yeah, I'll do that in a minute.
Yeah, we're
Just wait for
Chazzy.
him.
So we're sharing our screen on Discord so that Infinite can have it running on his stream. That's how he's gonna have everybody. He's gonna be hosting, so he's gonna be seeing everyone's progress and stuff. So you do need to stream it to Discord, but I don't know if you're also streaming it to your stream. I don't know if it's gonna cause an issue for you. I don't know if you knew how that worked.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but we don't know how powerful his computer is. we can try it. If it is going to be a problem, let me know. And if you are streaming it, I can grab it from your stream. But it's going to be whatever your full setup is versus just the game, which is preferable. But you know, we'll do what we gotta do. Just need to know which thing needs to happen, and set up the rest of the setup accordingly.
Started streaming on Kick. I mean, it should be fine. I didn't do it. Oh, by the way, Infinite, I need to talk to you about something afterwards.
Okay.
Just really quick, because I ended stream because I didn't know if you were gonna be able to pick up my gameplay the way I have my things set up.
If
Basically-
you're
Well, basically, my question is
through your
this: Would you
stream, I can absolutely do it through your stream. That was
no. Would you be able to Would you be able to? I don't know if I can stream like a capture card capture onto Discord. Do you know?
Yeah, you
It
can.
should be a source.
Hmm.
I thought that's how most of you had been doing it because I haven't been getting everyone else's over. I didn't have
Well,
your
no,
overlay last
because
time
like I
either.
have a because all right, I'm using a 2 PC setup right now, so like the
Mhm.
game would be running off of the.
Oh, I see what you're doing. I don't know about Discord either. It might recognize that as a video input, like a like a camera. Otherwise,
Would maybe
there's
like
ways to do
my
it.
my Discord, I think, like, or I'm sorry, my OBS. Would I be able to like stream my OBS?
Yes. Hold on a second. Let me actually. Because usually if you have screen share, it also
Yeah.
has individual windows. So if you have it running in any other application, you should be able to you should be able to like specific window share that. So like
Okay.
if you have like VLC, if you are able to capture through VLC, there's that. OBS also will work. I'd probably and I can narrow it in so it's not just showing your whole OBS setup.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. I mean, I didn't stream it like on Kick because I didn't know if I could, because this is the first time I'm actually doing a race like this without, with the new setup. So like I was like,
Yeah.
oh crap! I just realized I don't know if this is gonna work.
Yeah. So the other I don't know how you were planning to do it, but I can grab from anyone's stream too.
Okay.
If we do that as a regular thing, I would say the preference would be, if you're doing that kind of setup, to only stream just the game rather than your normal overlay and everything.
Okay.
So that we're just capturing that.
Gotcha.
But if you do it the split setup or on one of these other ways, which I assume is preferable for you, then that doesn't matter. It's just, I think it's better if we're not getting like your whole setup within the everything.
Yeah.
Right.
I could do that. Like, just make another scene with just the screen capture. That works. I mean,
Yeah.
we'll put a pin on this, but like maybe sometime when you have like a good 15, not tonight, just whenever, before the next race, which is in 2 weeks, maybe we can sit down and try to figure it out so like it's so it works okay.
Okay.
You don't know? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So
no, but that's cool. Yeah, we can get together and we can figure something out.
so
'Cause there are
Chazzy,
multiple ways to make it work.
Chazzy is saying that he might want to do the grab his gameplay from the stream, but if you're interested in sharing only the RetroArch screen, you would open RetroArch, and then in the streaming thing, it should give you an option that says that should pick up the RetroArch screen.
If you're doing a 2-game setup, or 2 PC setup, Whisper,
Mm-hmm.
would you be able to just log into Discord with the one PC that you're running the game from, and then run all your other stuff from the other PC?
Technically, yes, but the problem there goes that like then my audio source from my stream wouldn't work.
Hmm.
Right?
Oh, fair enough. Well, there's ways to make it work, but I get it. Yeah, it's
Like I guess
Well,
I could put
we'll have
like
to work it
2
out.
headsets
We'll
on
have
my
to-
head. I've done that before.
no. There's other ways to make it happen, but you're right. It's going to get more complicated.
I could put another headset on my head.
You can streamline it, but
I'm not above
it's,
that.
Okay. Okay, so we
Cha-
have everyone.
yeah, so it
actually
looks like
sharing right now?
it looks like Chazzy set up his stream as well.
Let me try and.
Where I don't see Retro Rescue screen.
He's not joining. He dropped out.
Oh man.
He decided to get a cow instead. This is. this
Jig's
is his
lost
actual
by
excuse.
Jig's lost by leaving.
But that's what I was saying. Like everything changed, so I needed to change this. Yeah. Grid view. Don't show the non-video participants. Stream failed to start. What?
On your end?
It's Discord is telling me that everyone but the Dawn stream failed to start.
Huh.
Which is weird. It's also not showing me all 5 of you. Oh,
I
that's,
think,
wait. Did we get 5 in here? 1, 2, 3,
Yes,
4, 5. Yeah. So
Chazzy was sharing a stream and then I don't know. Sorry for
Now
for
we're
anybody
at,
watching anybody's stream, guys. We're sorry for the delay.
It's the delay is
Facade.
standard. People know
Yeah,
by
I mean,
now
one of
that
these
it will
days
be
we'll
late.
Figure out a system. Who am I missing here? Shazam's stream not going? Like it says that you're whatever, but I'm not seeing an image from you for some reason. That might be it then. And Discord was not detecting the existence anymore.
How's mine,
Um,
Infinite? How's mine?
Yours is terrible as always.
Okay.
I kid. You're actually the best setup for me to check things at this moment.
Nice. Teehee.
I actually don't want to discourage people from following Whisper's example.
I do. Whatever Whisper does, I do the opposite, and it's gotten me through life very well.
I was just hating because you get freaking mad. You just scam game. Sonny. I already completed the Fortnite Battle Pass. I'm like level 246. I have the power of math and unemployment.
Yay!
Dude, if you got a lot of free time, figure out how to get Pokemon Snap running.
Pokemon Snap. Oh,
That
snap.
will be a game that will make.
Oh no, it's not.
I get it running all the time. Of course, I'm
Yeah,
using
my
the hardware.
64 works great, but the emulators it's notorious on the emulators.
It
Just crash.
also, putting it out there, works great on the Switch.
Yeah, it does.
What's up, man? Yeah.
I actually really like the new Pokemon Snap, but they have both, and they also have they have it on the N64 Classics
Yeah.
library as well.
They're both good, but the original, the way the emulator recognizes the saved photos, you'll get to the end and there will be no photos registered in your album.
Oh, that sucks.
Let's go.
It is. It is. It's just some way that game works differently than other games, and but you can Google it. It is notoriously difficult to get running.
You know what else is
Infinite,
notoriously
if you
difficult
can't
to
What?
get running? Bust a groove.
I was gonna say the retro achievement races apparently.
Well, there's that too.
that was
Well,
vibing.
I feel
I need to figure out
attacked.
a better system for getting our stuff. There's a few things. There's technical things on my side for figuring out a system for this. We do definitely need to know people ahead of time, but I might need to like make different setups for different situations. There's a lot of things that need to happen. Yeah. Well, and if
Yeah,
we
that's on me. I'm
limited
sorry,
it
guys.
to a consistent number, like for a particular week or whatever, which I know other racing leagues, you know, they do that. They're like, okay, we have they sometimes stretch it, but they'll be like, okay, 4, and then we have a screen that is the 4, and we just slot in.
The other
most
option is
I'm
just-
willing to do is 6. Well, okay, the most I'm willing to do on one screen is 6. I had already, like, I know how to deal with it if we have more than 6. We end up having 2 scenes, and I flip back and forth between them. Or there's other ways to do it too, but that's the way
the other
that's the way if
option
I'm
is
running
just-
it, that's the way I'll do it.
is let everybody just stream it, and maybe you could just commentate and jump between screens at your
that's
leisure,
how-
as opposed to showing them all at once.
Yeah, like that's how.
that's what
that's-
the 2 screens basically does though too. Is
Yeah.
I just flip back and forth as I see fit, or put a timer on it to swap back and forth so people can see it.
Yeah. Well, you
that's how
can
it
still
goes.
have there like you can still have like a scoreboard
Yeah.
that shows all the points
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah.
Right. And I already have a score thing. Like, my program will also notify me that a score has happened.
Yeah. And if everybody's streaming, the VOD will still exist for at least a few days.
Yeah. Well, even aside from that, I have everyone up on Discord regardless.
Yes.
I'm not like just grabbing the Discord screen. So I'll be able to see everyone, even if not everyone watching will be able to see everyone.
Yeah.
At one time.
Oh, I should probably do that.
But yeah, that's stuff we can work out later. So,
Sure.
Fair enough.
Sorry to try to cut things off, but you guys can keep talking about it. I'm just in a mode for getting things at this point.
No, yeah, get your stuff, man. I know. Thank you for your time, man. I know that you've got your stuff to do as well. So yeah, thank you for making time, Infinite. I really appreciate you, buddy. I'm sorry that,
Nah,
that
man,
this is so.
it's fun for me. I don't know if I've told you, but I had a few different goals, like just fun objectives that I wanted to do when I started streaming at all. I've met most of them, and actually this is basically filling one of the others, which was commentating races.
Nice.
Because
Okay.
I used to watch. What got me into watching streams was actually Super Metroid races, and I was always like, I could help with the commentary on these because I like I recognized there were good commentators and bad commentators, and I was like, that'd be nice to do to try and work on doing that.
Yeah,
Just as
I
long
love
as
the
you
way you
talk
do it.
about
By the
it.
way, I think you do great.
As long as you
I
don't
won't-
talk about fast pants and say how it's your birthday and just pretty much make everything uncomfortable, you're fine.
So make things as uncomfortable as possible. Got it. I'll try to follow your lead there.
No,
No.
I'm just making fun of somebody
Well,
that was a commentator.
Oh, is that?
But
What...
basically went
Yeah,
on a
I've
Thomas
seen some
speed run and
awkward
do nothing about
commentaries.
it. Just ruined it.
Yeah, I mean, I frequently don't know these games, so, but that's how it is. I try
know,
to
but-
roll with it, and you guys have put up with me for that anyway.
No, it's just you're entertaining. This other person kept pretty much talking nonstop to the point where the people that were playing were like, that's the first time I heard that.
I remember watching one commentator on a Legend of Zelda race that they had two commentators, and one was good, one was a little bit cornier, and he kept trying to make this lame joke and like emphasize it over and over. He's like, and the other guy was like, yeah, I get it. Like, it was really awkward because it was clear, like, we were all cringing. It was clearly the other commentator was like, please move on. Shut up. Yeah. And it was a bad joke. It was I mean, it would have been fine if he had just said it and moved on and not, demanded that other people get the reference and acknowledge the reference.
It's like, hey, did you catch that joke?
You didn't get it.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
I gotta say,
it's just basically, hey, did you like my funny joke? Huh? Like,
Yeah.
Did you think it was funny?
All I gotta say is there's no such thing as a bad joke, just bad timing. Because example, me, I make bad jokes all the time.
That's the thing. I've
all about timing, man.
Well,
exactly.
sometimes it's also one of the things that I've seen help is just volume. You make enough jokes and you move on, which was the problem this guy wasn't doing.
Yeah.
And hey, it's fine. Some of them
It's
are
like
gonna
if
be bad.
if a joke doesn't land, you don't dwell on it. Like, that's not the way.
I'm gonna force it to work. It's like my last relate. Oh.
Ooh, ayo.
See, that worked.
That's okay. Well. Yeah.
I mean, it's okay. It's got 8 more lives.
Shazam, can you get into the game? Yeah, because it's going to change the resolution for it. It's what usually it will.
All right, let me know
I'm getting into your general area. I'm setting yours up right now because I got to crop it. Now I will say, yeah, one of the reasons I mentioned too that yes, I can grab from streams if people don't have their full setup. In certain ways, that does make things easier because then I can just grab full screen rather than doing all this cropping effects and things like that. Okay. Which also, I guess, ideally, we eventually move to that at some point, maybe, because that also allows, like this situation. If someone drops out of this stream, it doesn't matter. But if I'm not grabbing from this, because Discord's going to move around the boxes and everything.
Yeah.
But that does not need to be worried about immediately. We have a setup that will come together eventually.
I think the races we've had so far in this format have been really great, dude. I think they look really cool, and
yeah, especially that one where Jigs lost.
That was 100% your contribution, Infinite. You made it happen.
Yeah, there's just I know there's a way to turn this into a system that where we don't have to change everything every time and can just kind of slot in.
Don't be talking about when
like
Jigs
this.
lost bullshit retro, you piece of shit. Fucking prick.
What the hell?
No, I was
How's it
waiting
going,
for it.
Jigs?
So who all dropped out just now?
Hopefully you're having a fantastic
We
day,
have
Jigs.
3 people now.
Jigs
have
came
4.
in and messed everything up.
Let me get on grid view, and then
Oh, Jigs.
Be fair, it wasn't we. It was mostly me.
It was rescue. It was mostly rescue. Yeah.
And Whisper. Whisper was talking bad about him too.
No, I wasn't. I never say bad anything. Words
Yeah,
said and
Whisper
nothing.
said, "Man, that Jiggly guy, he's a sweat. And he smells."
I never said any of that.
John's over here just chatting up a storm about how bad Jigs is. How he whooped him last week.
Chaz, are you still streaming?
Oh, Don
It
is.
says you're live, but I'm not seeing anything on the screen. Oh, there it is. Never mind. I see it now. I guess I'm just missing Shazam still. Are you sending to Discord now, Shazam?
Oh, I haven't even looked at
I need to-
the achievements
I
for
need to
this.
reset. Okay, I got it all now.
I can tell you some of them.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. You know what? Yes.
Some where you have to like beat stages without using powers. There's some beating it in hard mode, but I don't know how to.
This is gonna set the record for latest start.
You're gonna set the late record for latest start.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
know. It's usually whenever
Oh,
so whenever I'm hosting. I
Yeah.
know,
It's.
I try to.
w-
I
we're
try
just-
to.
we're
be
just
too much of a
being nice.
perfectionist here.
Yeah, we're just being nice to for Infinite. It's really Infinite that's holding us.
And just like that,
You
Infinite
guys-
is gone. Post your own
he just leaves and then like that's it. I love you, Infinite. Thank you for everything you do.
It's all right.
James with that championship energy.
Remember, I can turn off. Well, I can turn you off on this stream, but I think a lot of people are watching on your stream anyway. But I can
Oh,
silence
no,
you and say whatever I
dude.
want during the race.
Dude, you're good, Jigs. That sucks. That was like me. That was me 2 weeks ago. Stomach problem.
I love how Jigs hopped in, cursed me out, and then left.
Oh, did he leave? I thought he was gonna at least like just chill in the chat.
Nice.
God.
Lifting brings up a good point though. How do you switch?
I'm
the
everywhere, and I can fucking jump in whenever I want, so fuck you, rescue bitch.
difficulty? Rescue didn't say anything.
Jigs, never stop being you, man. You're amazing.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, who's running that? Just all right, rescue. Just so we're clear, I'm not playing this game this week, right?
Gotcha. It's a bit of time.
Okay, I didn't know that. I'll do it on Saturday. That's, you know what? That's true. Maybe I'll play a little bit tomorrow. just to at least get the time in.
And it continues to do it.
I just press the start button and then I win by default.
Get good, bro.
GG's. That's true. That's true.
Next week, either who was it? Shazam, Jigs, or Chazzy. One of those three is going to be joining you next week. So have fun with that. Yeah.
Thank you, Shazam. Appreciate it.
I'm trying to think who the other brackets are. Me, dude, or Red is going to be joining you. Have fun with that. And then Mikey. Shazam ain't scared to trash talk. B bracket sucks. I don't even heard of bracket. Ori's good. Everybody's good. Mikey's good. And Don. Whoever's in B bracket, y'all need to come at Shazam with a vengeance. Okay. Oh, they're coming for you now. You put a mark on you. Oh, I love it. Love it. I love it. I love the competitive.
Stating facts. Next time.
I love the fire, Shazam. Don't ever change. I want you to look Jigs in the eyes in the championship and say you're going down. Well, that'll be thanks to you. I'm waiting for him to pop back in and do some more cursing. At this point, it's more than anything.
Oh yeah, like if for by some miracle Jigs loses the first run, he's gonna dominate the losers, the Whisper bracket.
That's his strategy the whole time. Okay.
I'd rather have a repeat of Devil May Cry, if we're being truthful.
Devil May Cry.
I remember Devil May
Also,
Cry. I actually was in that one.
Wait, did Infinite you ran that race?
Yeah.
I was that's when we met, Whisper. Because you were doing whatever. You were hosting it. Or you
No, I
did
didn't
something.
host.
You just came into everyone's
I
stream. I
think
don't
Whisper
remember
had
what you were doing.
anything to do
but
with
you
that
were
race
there.
in any way, shape, or form.
I didn't do it. I was supposed to race that.
Yeah.
What
It was me, Darth, Jigs,
Darth was there.
Kobe,
Yeah.
Infinite, and
Kovas.
That
Was
was
Jay-
also my first time playing the game.
yeah,
Wait,
Jay-
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like I played it
JP.
like hours before to make sure it ran and to practice it a little bit, but it was like I bought the game
Oh.
and the night before, and then we did it. And then like after work, I tried to practice a little bit before we did it. But that was also my first time beating it. I didn't beat it until we were racing.
I think, not to rush anybody, but I do think Chazzy is an hour ahead of Jigs even.
Oh, yeah. It's getting late. I suppose.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm
No.
I'm on the last one. So
Oh, yeah, I'm not rushing you. I just want you to be aware.
Big love, Chazzy. I gotta bring up a stream.
okay. And
I don't know if
now-
House Lady stays up or anything, but
Okay, I have a question for you guys. Does anybody know how to change the difficulty? Because it does look like some of these achievements are based off beating it on a certain difficulty.
you throw the computer out the window and play a different game.
Okay. It's helpful and hurtful.
There you go.
All right. Gonna be good enough. It's not just good, it's good enough, right?
Oh, I just saw Chazzy followed on Retro Achievement. Let's go.
Yeah. Chazzy is killing it in those RAs.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I know he's top
Wait, is it
1,000.
good enough? Why is Shazam's score not showing up? That's a great question right now. It might just not have anything in the file yet. Oh, there it is now. Oh, yeah, now that you did whatever, or I did whatever, I don't know what happened. But it's showing up now. So, whispers in scores. There we go. And the liftingest of dudes.
He's called that because he lifts your spirits.
He does. He actually does lift my spirits.
He really does. He does.
I enjoy
It's
it.
true. It's true.
He also lifts more things than just my spirits.
That's
Not worth it.
Because he's strong. He carries us all.
The heck is wrong
That's
with
where I
my
was going
mic?
with that. How dare you think otherwise?
Oh
It's
no.
a family stream, Whisper. How dare you?
Oh, wait, I didn't say anything. What?
But you thought it, and I knew it.
I
heard
you
it.
know what? All right, fair enough.
Yeah. Take that, Wisps. Yeah, my mic is acting up.
Someone was getting on me about that. 'Cause you know my wife's been streaming.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
she
awesome.
slipped up in her, but she slipped up in her language, and I told her like, hey, our kids are watching this like right now.
Oh,
And someone
I
brought
see.
that, another shearer brought that up to me. She thought it was like hilarious.
There's a,
Tell me
there's a
a word.
possibility that I can win.
could be the Jackbox incident all over again.
oh God,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
That
Oh,
took
yeah.
a turn.
Basically, I don't know what the heck happened there.
We played a
had Jackbox.
Jackbox game, and it got very adult oriented very fast. yeah,
Yeah,
more or
No,
less.
somebody jumped into our game because we didn't have it filled. So some
Yeah.
rando jumped in, and it was the draw your own. So they got to write whatever they wanted on the picture.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's the worst
Oh,
one.
no.
Oh, that's true. No, just internet toxicity.
But I don't want you to. I don't want you to go through a list of guessing either because
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
just as bad.
We got
This wasn't
you know what? Yeah, it
them
wasn't
trying-
edgy. It was just mean. Mean spirited. Yeah. It wasn't. Yeah, they weren't trying to be clever. They're just being assholes.
Okay.
But then we got
it's ready. So let's put it that way.
okay.
Yes, very much so.
Here, yes.
All right.
Yes.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Y'all,
Alright,
y'all
you
took so
ready?
long. I'm home.
Are you home?
No, not yet.
Oh, I was
20
gonna say,
minutes.
you want to jump in, and I have to redo everything again?
No. I wouldn't jump down. I'm doing it for her.
All right. Let me I guess. make
When are
sure
we?
the
Are we all?
things
Are we all
thing-
inserting the coin at the same time, or are we going to be on the character select?
I'm
I think
glad
Shazam's already
coin was the
character
next word
select.
there.
Oh, I thought you were.
going on my? Nope, don't
Oh, I just got that. If you you know how the score or the high scores, you know, if you let the game run, it'll go to like the high score. You know, the people that their initials and stuff. They're all Lee, and I was like, that. Why is that? And I'm just dumb.
Stan.
Yeah, I didn't get that. It took me a minute. It's so weird seeing this since like I've been playing Rivals and stuff, so it's like it just goes to show how long lasting and impactful like Marvel has been.
Yeah.
Also, did you guys see the new X-Men beat 'em up? Well, it's not X-Men, it's Marvel. Yeah.
All I gotta say is, why does the Storm have such a dump truck, yo? I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, yo. She's like lightning strike. I'm like, I guess I'm curious about getting this game now. It's pretty...
Crush me, mommy.
There's a rule that I go by. She has to either be taller or smaller than me. If we meet eye to eye, I'm gonna be kind of mad. I don't want to be eye to eye with someone.
All right.
To be
All right. Should we do this?
Let's
Y'all
do it.
ready?
Y'all ready for this?
All
We all collectively showed our age.
Don said he's ready.
Are you ready to do the time warp again?
Let's do the time up again.
Ready, Chaz?
Yeah, Pluto TV. X-Men on the arcade, my dude. Retro achievement.
Who's doing the countdown?
The final countdown. Hold on a second. Firefox, why are you dying?
Skelly should do the countdown.
Yes.
Come on, Skelly.
I concur.
Skelly.
You would concur.
Skelly.
I don't even know the meaning of concur anymore. All right, so let's see.
The root word con
Yeah.
with that's with in Latin
This is an
and
arcade.
cur.
Ooh.
Concur.
Somebody told me
You
that
know I
it's
love it
the
when you speak Latin to me.
somebody. Okay, Infinite. Somebody told me that it's like I'll drink to that, and that stuck with me, even though it's nothing like that.
Hey, dog, I'm trying to get visible abs again, so I don't drink at all.
Nice, Sue. Drinking's
Let's
bad,
go.
guys. That's not true.
A dozen.
All right.
If you
I'm pretty
physically
sure
can't
when
see the freaking what?
Go ahead.
So what I might do this time though too is while during the race I'll selectively turn off and on. Nah, I can't do that because we won't hear the music. So we'll have. So I'll leave Discord on. Never mind. I'm just gonna set myself to other things. Okay. All right. So sorry guys. Let's do that countdown thing. Unless you guys want to wait 9 minutes and just start at 10.
Are you
No.
streaming yet, Infinite?
You know what? I'll just start the stream. We can do our banter and introductions. I'll introduce you all.
Yeah.
You all ready
yeah.
for that? All right.
No.
Da-na-na-na-na-na. I'm sorry.
Just started. Going.
Oh, man.
Look, you all can see this early on. All right, though. Everyone jumping in. All right. Welcome to the VRL Retro Achievements Race. The bi-weekly events of the century. That's right. And tonight we are playing a game selected by our resident strongman lifting dude. It is X-Men for the arcade, of course. And our racers tonight, by popular demand, probably, is up in the top left. A recent addition to the VRL, Chazzy Chaz. Chaz. In the bottom left, we have the man of the hour, the Colossus of Colossus, the liftingest of dudes. It is, of course, Lifting Dude. In
Because
the
of my
center.
biceps.
Yes.
Yes.
In the center, holding the place of power in the shadows, as he always does. The one to be feared, the Dawn. In the bottom right, the poster boy of the VRL,
Okay.
the man with the plan, the VTuber who is still here, Whisper Sid Static.
Hi.
And in the top right, we of course have the magical one, the fantastical one. It is Shazam! Now, let me go over the rules here for anyone that is unfamiliar with our brilliant events or just now tuning in for the first time to a VRL Retro Achievements race. I see we have some people coming in. Thank you for showing up. Nightcast, thank you for your support. Another fellow retro streamer over here on Kick and Twitch.
Nightcast is a legend.
Yeah, Nightcast is cool
He
people.
is. He absolutely is, and you all should be checking him out. But if you are unfamiliar with how we do things around here, the racers will get 1 hour to get as many retro achievements in this game as possible. So this is a race, but it is a race to a high score. A high score based on whatever is in retro achievements. And that's basically it. Now, cheating is off limits. So, you know, Whisper, don't do that.
Why was that on
How-
me?
just putting it out there. Yeah. And the winner does get a prize. They get the word winner over their face. And they also get to pick the next game for 2 weeks from now. And
Delicious.
it's been interesting.
Okay.
So we can try to get into that, or I can banter. But yeah, we'll go through. You'll see everyone's on the screen. The scores will auto update. I will give warning that they might be a couple seconds off, so we might see something happen on the screen, and you'd be like, "Oh, where's the score?" It'll come. It'll come. You know, we don't have the budget yet of the NFL, so we do what we can. But if you would like to contribute to getting a bigger budget, I don't know, talk to Whisper probably. But we'll start soon. And I will, of course, be giving you commentary about this game from my vast knowledge of all things gaming, which extend to exclusively Breath of Fire. But we're here for X-Men anyway. Hey, welcome on in, everybody.
The prize is a $2
yeah.
coupon for McDonald's. Would have
that
a bigger
would be-
prize, but you know, since last time we didn't even have a prize at all.
You could almost get a cookie with that. That'd be awesome.
Ooh. Ooh, large soda.
Okay. There you go. You have options. There you go. All right. Yeah, well, does anyone have any last words they want to say before we start this race? No? Good.
Hold now or
Good.
forever.
All right, sorry about that. So I was trying to delay. I'll lay it all out there for everyone. When you get to peek behind the curtain in a moment, I was trying to waste another 4 minutes of time so that we could start at 10 o'clock.
Let's
Of course.
do this, Infinite. Why don't you introduce yourself? Because people.
I did
other
introduce
people
myself
should-
just now. I have
you
been
didn't.
Make it an hour and 4 minute race.
Sorry. Well, do it again.
You know?
I'll do a better job. I clearly I did so poorly. Even you forgot that I mentioned it. So, Kelly knows how to kill time. True.
Look, if you start now, you can just give them 2 extra minutes. Problem solved. It'll be an hour and 2-minute race.
Right, and then I'll cut them off.
Yeah. Cut 'em off
All
at the end.
right.
Cut him
All
off
right,
at the finish
then.
line. Always got to cut him off at the finish line. It's funnier that way. Give him the fall home.
All right, we will have. So people are asking about Skelly. We will have Skelly in here. It's 6:56 p.m. You have 4 minutes left. This game's for you. That's exactly. But yeah, we will have Skelly in here. Skelly is our dragon on the scene. He will give us commentary from the scene. If you don't know, Skelly is my my undead dragon friend who shows up in my streams and helps out from time to time over here. We can even go check in. Skelly, are you ready on the field? No, I'm not ready on the field. This place is burning up, and it's like virtual, and I'm not. I just have canker sores right now. Can we get something else? Nope, we can't. So we are going to be ready.
Wait, what?
All I gotta
Potion-
say,
oh,
Scully owes me $7. I bought him beef jerky. He said he'd get me next round, and he would double it. They ain't give me anything. Scam
Skelly owes me
bro.
$3.50.
He
I
owes me
believe it.
$7.50. That beef jerky wasn't cheap. I got that at the Dollar Tree.
You guys gotta learn that Skelly's a freeloader. He's probably gonna make me pay for it too because he's got my power of attorney still.
It's probably hard for
which
him to make
I
money
regret.
though.
Let me
Wait,
guess.
what?
He got you with the beef jerky with that power of attorney too, didn't he?
Well,
Wait, what did-
we have
Shazam,
someone
wait,
here
what
who
did
can
you
make
say?
some homemade jerky.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Oh, I see what he's trying to do. Gotcha. Ha ha ha.
Oh,
All right.
Very
All
nice.
right. We're
that
about
is
to-
distracting.
All right. Are we ready? Are we ready then?
Oh, we're
I don't
really
even
just
know what
getting
seconds
up.
are. Do you know what seconds are? Because I
No.
don't. I just said it again. In
Seconds
any
for
case,
losers.
that's right. Seconds are for losers. We don't care about seconds here on this racing league. No one's
Got
ever
me
won by
first.
seconds.
And then if you're second, and you just like, oh man.
Power lurk. Thank you, Vile. All right. So here we're going to start, and everyone will get 1 hour. So racers, you know what? When I say go, you're going to go. We're just going to jump into this. So on your marks. Get set. So get set. I'll allow you to get set. All right.
Yep.
On your marks. Get set. Go. All right. The racers are off to a start. They've all probably hit the start button. They've selected their X-Men. We get to see the march of these evil things that are being evil. All the evils, all the things, all the time. You know, early on, these things seem to start slow, but we have Wolverine on 3 screens right now. So 3 of these contestants have decided that Wolverine is the way to go. And you can see the obvious allure. He's strong. He's got claws. He heals. And he's got, yellow and red. Definitely the ladies' man in that sense. And, he's got a bunch of movies under his belt. Everyone loves Wolverine for some reason. They don't give enough attention to Nightcrawler. But over on the bottom left, we do have a Storm. And on the top, on the top left, we have a Colossus. I'm sorry, over in your center has Storm with the Don. So Don and Chazzy have opted for non-Wolverine starts. Everyone else still going with the Wolverine. Wolverine is tearing things up like crazy. Storm also just getting those throws in. Those are some nice throws. Colossus, of course, just tanks it. Colossus actually, I think, is in the lead right now. Chazzy made it to the boss just seconds before Lifting Dude. Maybe even less than a second before Lifting Dude. So that's the tight part of the race right now. They are taking on Pyro, the fiery fiend, as they say. Hittings and hittings and hittings are hitting it up. And No one knows. Jiggly in the house watching here on Kickside. Jiggly, of course, our most common champion of the two-time champion of the VRL, here to show his support for these races.
There we go.
While he could not be here this time. They don't know that Colossus is best, he's saying. Ooh, there's some pro tips from Jiggly. Zero Earth says, well, they don't have Spawn, so I'd pick Wolverine too. Oh, we got a follow there. Thank you for the follow there, Ari Rain. Let's see. We are
Welcome
almost
in, Ari.
2.5 minutes in.
Ari's
let's see.
awesome. Give her some love.
Still
She's
don't have any
amazing. I love her.
scores.
Hey, Ari.
Should we have scores? That's actually a good question. You know what? We probably should. I just forgot to hit start. It says Jiggly scored none. I'm sorry, Jiggly. We got some Common Copper redeems. Okay, thank you for that.
This is how we know if it's Jig that's rigged. He's gonna win this race without running.
Yeah. We have the Don with 15. We have a score, and Lifting Dude with 15, and Chazzy Chaz with 15. So we have a tie race there. For some reason, Firefox let me move you. Why? Why are you like this? Why?
I blame Skelly.
You gotta take that big pill.
Sorry,
Sometimes you see big pills on the floor, you just gotta take them. Don't question, just take them.
Okay. Let me make sure we got all the peeps here. Shazam going through. Still, Shazam has 5 and Whisper has 5. So we had some divergence there because 3 of our racers managed to get 15. So different modes, different achievements are worth different amounts of points. So it's not simply a matter of get through the game the fastest. Yeah, hard. Yeah, typically hard mode gives more points, as you might expect, and seems there is some strategy involved there because if you lose or you keep losing on hard, hey, you're not getting as many points anyway as someone that's going the easier route and be able to get through. I'm not super sure on this game. A lot of the games, though, there's going to be an achievement for things like not getting a hit or beating with certain characters.
I think where it's really going to come into question is like on the second run when
Thank you,
people
Zero
start doing
Taking care of those.
without using a continue.
Nice. Okay. Good pro tips.
I gotta unload this cow. I'll check back in a bit.
We have cow action happening over on Retro Rescue. Retro Rescue also here to support the stream. Retro and Jiggly, of course, did start the VRL. That's a little bit of our history here. And they came together, and then they found Whisper on the side of the road and said, hey, you want a job involving retro games? And Whisper was like, yeah. They said, well, we can't pay you. However, we could use your slave labor. And he agreed to that because it was still better than what he was doing at the time. And that's the lore. That's really all I got for you.
Thank you.
However, Retro Rescue is getting a cow right now. So cows. He apparently chose cows and beef over racing with us tonight. And to some extent, I can't blame him because I too like to chew on beef. That's all I got. Anyway, so we have some progression. We have scores up here on Chazzy Chaz at 30, Lifting Dude at 30, The Don at 30, Whisper at 5 right now, taking on the Blob, Shazam at 5, taking on some beastly guys. Look at those cannons. Look at how strong those robots have to be to hold those things. That's like off balance right there. We still have 3 members using Wolverine. Of course, I don't think they can switch except for after dying. We have Professor X showing up on screen a few times now, letting us all know that we're failures and we can never amount to his awesome powers. But hang in there, I guess, with your miserable lives. We have lizards. Okay. Sounds good. Then don't give it away. Hold on to that advantage. Hold on to it forever. Shazam up there, of course, fighting the Blob. He actually looks like kind of a buff, a slim blob for the Blob. He doesn't look that quite so blobby as you normally expect. I do love the Blob's character, though. And
this was obesity in the 90s.
Yeah. We have some skull ruins in the back of Lifting Dude as he beats up some bees or something, or wasps. I hate wasps too. I am afraid every year around this time, or in the next few months, inevitably some wasp nest appears by one of my doors. And one year it was even, but they surrounded the house. Each door had a wasp nest quickly outside. So the war with the wasps. I'm appreciative of Wolverine just slicing them up with justice, great justice, action, all up in here. And what we have going on, that's weird. So, Future Shock says try incognito mode for sanity check. Fair enough. It's not showing Infinite Metal? TXC, what do you mean it's not showing? I'm not on the screen. I shouldn't be there.
In the eye?
Oh, that sucks. Ooh. But if it's in the consolation, Shazam now has 10 points in this game. Whisper Sense Tag has 20. The Dawn is 30, Lifting 30, Chazzy Chaz still 30. We're seeing some progress though on that like left side of the field, as it were. And I think it's time we got to check in almost at the 10-minute mark. We have I think we have Chaz got to Magneto first and Lifting right immediately behind him. They are almost neck and neck despite using two different characters. So this divergence has not hurt them too much. The Dawn now reaching Magneto as well with Storm. Shazam beating up those wasps with great justice. We love to see it. Whisper, Synstatic, getting those lizard men who should have been eating the wasps. Come on, lizard man. What good are you if you're not eating wasps? We have the boss monster on the left side of the screen. He's got a tail. He's kind of naked. This in terms of service problems right here. Right now, you hate to see it. The monsters that are just opposed to clothing and living at the bottom of waterfalls. We go down to our dragon on the scene to give us an update. Yeah, see, there was this jerk down here, and he ate my my burrito, and then Wolverine showed up and beat him up. Back to you, Infinite. Skelly, we need you to talk to about the game. I already said back to you. Too late. All right, fine. So we have a defeat of that boss by Chazzy Chaz. Chazzy Chaz is the first one to beat that up, and the Dawn also looks like has pulled ahead a little bit of Lifting Dude, but Lifting Dude has now beat up that boss. We have our X-Man expert, Professor Xavier, giving us psychokinesis, teleportation, mind games. We have some updates of scores. The Dawn has 45. We have Chazzy Chaz at 45, and I believe we have Lifting Dude at 45 as well. Just needs to register that score updates. Actually, I don't know. It should have seen Lifting Dude. It's still saying 30 for him from Retro Achievements that we actually have cycled through. Now, there we go. Lifting Dude got that 45. Now we have the right side of the screen is at that boss now, so they're not that far behind. It's a matter of seconds between all these racers at this point. However, again, even though this is a race, it's not just about progress through the game. We do have to worry about points is the main thing. Getting through the game faster helps you get points faster, but the difficulty point advantage is looking like it's going to be a big deal. That said, if all these racers do get through the game, the entire game, we're likely to see them restart the game, and they'll probably switch what difficulty they're doing it on to pick up other points. Although I'm not sure if we'll get any with any more for the hard mode racers. I think if they get hard mode, they also get the easy mode points, and that's part of that 15 points. Someday I'll actually do a good job and be able to tell you how this stuff works properly. But that day is not today, because who would come here if they didn't have to guess, play a guessing game with what the full rule set is of what they're watching. People like a little mystery out there. And Whisper can tell us. Whisper knows all about how much the people love mystery.
There we go.
You keep leading them on. You give them a little bit, but you don't give them all of it. You let them guess. You let them try to figure it out. You let the community come together and decide really how they wish to interpret this race, of who is really in the lead and who really deserves the win. That's why at the end of this race, we're going to decide it by taking a vote on who everyone thinks won and then ignoring that vote and telling you how it is based on the score anyway. All right, we got Shazam with 15 points. We have Whisper Static now with 35 points. Getting some separation there. The Dawn with 45. Yeah, Lifting Dude 45.
I don't
and
know how to
Chaz
do
45.
that.
He might have. So Whisper might have gotten some other kind of achievements in there from something. I don't know from what, but
I don't think anybody's been playing on hard mode just yet.
Well, the other racers have been getting a lot more points for the same accomplishments.
Okay, so one of the achievements is to not use mutant powers, which is your ult. So I think that's what everybody's been doing. But that also brings up
how you doing?
That also brings up the question, like, how do you actually switch the difficulty?
1,000 point deduction for Infinite Metal. You can do that. I still win though, because the real way to win is, of course, not to play the game, as we learned from the movie War Games, that classic 80s movie I've actually never seen, but I could spoil the ending for anyone that cares.
I mean, it's from like the 80s, isn't it?
I think it's from the 80s. Give a shout out there to Pixel Junkie. Pixel Junkie's been taking a break. Wow, I can't shout out to Kick for some reason, but I shout him out. And shouting him out to Twitch is the wrong person. That's not anyone on Twitch. That's, you know what, I'll give the right one. Because he's the Pixel Junkie over there. We got some cool streamers here in the house tonight. If you are on the Kick side, you know what, just click on his name in the chat and give him a follow. He's taking a break right now, but he's going to be back and raring to go soon enough. It's nice to see him. I actually thought he wasn't going to show up on any streams for a while, but he couldn't stay away from me. And probably Whisper has something to do with it too. But we're glad to see you. All right, we have some boss fights again on the left side of the screen. These three racers are just neck and neck. Chazzy Chaz, Lifting Dude, and the Dawn throughout this, keeping this race real tight. We are past the 15-minute mark, by the way. We are a little bit there. So a quarter of the match is now over. Zeronarth taking care of it. Thank you, Zeronarth. We have on the right side, honestly, our right side racers are not that far behind. They are a little bit lagging on the points, but distance through the game, they're pretty close to, I believe. I think they're not that far from the boss. Boss fights are still happening. I think Chazzy Chaz may have just rescued the girl. The hero is Chaz and has moved on to the next level, so we are going to see a score update there. The Dawn as Storm has also now rescued the girl.
What?
And Lifting Dude, I believe, has done so too, and has fire blowing through his mind down there, Lifting Dude on the bottom left. All these racers now, they are at 60 points. We have seen the update. It has happened. Nightcast also in the chat. Hey, did it? You know what's funny? It's showing me that's emoji Nightcast. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It's the AI bot. He doesn't like the soda can. I wish I could tell it to not. We've actually, I don't know if anyone else worries about it or not, but between my mod team and I lately have been trying to manipulate, massage the auto modding situation to deal with, various things, bots and other stuff that show up. And we were trying to actually stop a particular emoji that we were not able to, but we can't allow this emoji that the AI is auto getting rid of. That I'm like, no, that's fine. I don't know why. it won't work. Yeah, sorry, Nightcast, about that. It keeps doing it too. Like it's funny because the thing that we think that it's triggering the auto mod setting, I have on minimum, and it's okay. Okay, I don't know. I can't put it lower without turning it completely off. But we'll see. We'll see about that. But I have to have some level of it because normally my stream we call it a family stream because my family watches. So my kids are watching. But enough about me. We're back to the races. We have Whisperson Static fighting that boss, trying to save the girl. We have Shazam has beaten that boss and is working through some barrage of fire. Through the fire and the flames, he carries on. Chazzy Chaz up in the top left is still beating up some bots. They're all on the same level. So we have Whisper catching up to the same level as the rest of the crew. I think he's going to pull ahead a little bit more. There's his score. 50 points. Oh, actually, he's not that far behind with that 50. So we have 60s, 60, 60, 60 on the left side. We have Whisper with 50. We have Shazam with 20 right now. So and we're approaching that 20-minute mark right now. Pixel says, it's your fault somehow. I'm sure of it. It probably is. It's my fault that all things happen, and I take full credit for that. Now, that might seem a little facetious or ambitious to some of you out there, but to that I say we got to go down to our dragon on the scene. Hey, dragon, what's going on? You see, there's a giant robot face in the background, and out of his face, you can see over on Lifted Dudes, there's some things on tanks, and I think that's pretty awesome. I'm pretty much decided that I'm going to use your credit card to buy my own giant robot face with tanks inside, and Lifted Dudes said he'd help out. Back to you, Infinite.
I never said anything.
Well, I good thing I canceled that card that he has anyway. But that might mean that you have to foot the bill. I'm sorry, Lifting Dude. That's just that's how it is. I thank you for taking this one for the team, doing the heavy lift on that purchase. Lifting Dude, of course, fighting the Juggernaut now. Speaking of heavy lifting, and so is Chazzy Chaz now. I believe the Dawn is close to that same spot. We have Shazam fighting Emma Frost, I believe, and Whisper fighting Emma Frost. Emma Frost recently announced that will be in Marvel Rivals, I believe.
Oh, nice.
That's been shown off. So there's our relevant one. You know, Emma Frost has seemed to have had a resurgence. I remember her not showing up, or I don't remember her much in the 90s X-Men, nor in X-Men Evolution really making an appearance in a lot of the movies. But after she showed up in that the later movies, she also was in the X-Men anime from like the 2010s, and it seems like she's just everywhere. People have regained an appreciation for Emma Frost, and of course she's coming into Marvel Rivals as mentioned. On the left side, we have some bullets flying and some electrical beams. This looks like a really tough set of obstacles. It's not even just enemies. It's just it's ranged weapons all over the place now. But our runners have made it through. Lifting Dude and Chazzy Chaz appear to have made it through. The Don fighting that Juggernaut. Got the helmet off. The helmet is off the Juggernaut. The Juggernaut is helmetless. And he's beating up Storm. Get that guy. Get that guy. Lifting Dude and Chazzy Chaz also ranking in a score. They are now both at 75. The Don at 60. So we are getting a separation here. Whisper has a death. He took that bold strategy of dying at that moment and still hanging in with 50 points. Shazam with 20 points up there in the top right. Future Shock says first class. Yes, yeah, she was in first class. That's right. Gatorbox says, don't you know who I am? He must not to know who I am. I'm the Juggernaut. It's true. The Juggernauts was always a fascinating character. I'm sure our racers would love to tell you all about their research into the Juggernaut in preparation for this race and his backstory and lore. But they can't do that, so I'll bore you with it and just say that apparently he's not a mutant. He hates mutants, and he is not one. He actually has, like, his powers come from, I don't know, magic or another universe, or he drank a lot of milk or something like that. But the... Well, I can tell you something else about him. He's now dead in this game. The Don at 75 got that score, by the way, because he beat the Juggernaut. The Juggernaut could not oppose the power of the Storm. Lifting Dude and Chazzy Chaz working their way through. They are fighting a bunch of flamethrowers. These are like mini pyros now. Pyro was kind of a semi-boss on that first level, but now we're getting to the stage of the game where old semi-bosses are now just regular enemies. Apparently they cloned like 50 pyros here. Whisper Synstatic fighting the Juggernauts as well as Shazam right now before our very eyes. So there's our Juggernaut back. After they have defeated him, this Juggernaut will be laid to rest for good. Retired from the series, never to return, because that's how Marvel rolls. They permanently get rid of their villains. Chazzy Chaz up there taking some big hits, big beatings. There are some lives going down. Those pyros are really pulling a number. There's fire going everywhere. There's bullets flying on this left side of the screen. There's probably more fire than I've seen since last night when I was lit on fire. The Dawn, wow, it's still going through. It's about to get to that same kind of area of the game where there's just fire everywhere. Lifting Dude took a death there, but is back in the action, trying to face those fireballs. Now, you would think that Wolverine should just be an invincible character that never dies, because that's kind of his power, depending on the version, but we're late enough version that he should be, fine with all this. But the game designers took the terrible move and said, you know what? We shouldn't have an invincible character. That removes all challenge. So we're just going to nerf him and let him die. Those jerks. Chazzy Chaz fighting some statues up in the top left. I don't know who these guys are from. They look some kind of like Egyptian statue guys with scythes for some reason. That's probably. We are getting close to that half-hour mark. We are about a little less than 5 minutes away from there. Future Shock says, actually, to be fair, Emma Frost did appear in like 1 minute in Wolverine Origins movie about 5 years before First Class. Okay, fair enough. While we're almost at the halfway mark, we can talk about something that I know is on everyone's mind while they watch this game from the early 90s. And it needs to be said. It needs to be said. X-Men 3 should not have happened the way it did. And
fair enough.
Yes.
Wait, which one was 3?
3 was the third one.
No, okay.
The one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Well, from what I understand, what happened there was, the director and the writers for the first 2 were working on other projects and weren't going to be able to work on it in time, because if y'all don't know, at the time Fox had this deal with Marvel that's included that they could keep making X-Men movies as long as they started working on new films within a certain time frame of each other. It's kind of a weird contract, and so yeah, they couldn't wait for the other directors to be ready, so they just pulled someone else in to say, all right, do something with this storyline we're at the end of a trilogy for.
Wow.
Which was unfortunate because they set it up real well in X-Men 2, and we also didn't get the return of Nightcrawler, which was unfortunate because he's my personal favorite X-Men in general, and I thought that actor had a brilliant performance in X-Men 2 with Nightcrawler and represented the character very well, and would have been nice to see him. But that's how it goes. Chazzy Chaz has moved on to the next level, and so is Lifting Dude. So we have 90 points on Chazzy Chaz's side. We have not seen the update yet on Lifting Dude, but I'm going to guess where he's going to get the 90 points. The Don just defeating that boss as well. Score for the Don.
I've been
Yeah, I
doing
don't
that
know.
lifting.
The update doesn't like hitting Lifting Dude as much for some reason. But there we go. Lifting Dude got that score as at 80. Oh, yes, we do have that divergence that Lifting was talking about. So the Don has 90, Chazzy Chaz have 90. Lifting Dude falling into third place now with 80 points. So we're getting a little separation there. Whisper Synthetic still holding his fourth place spot with 55 points now. Shazam pulling on up with 35 points. And it's still anyone's race right now, I believe. Like,
all right,
the
who's winning?
last... Hey, we have in the house Retro Rescue, one of the founding members of the VRL, hanging out with us. The master of the cow slaughter is here. Retro, tell us, what do you think of this match, and what do you think of your cow?
I think the cow was good. It was like 630 pounds. We split it with the in-law, so we got 13 pounds of beef.
Okay, yeah. Hey, how much did he bring for me? Hey, Skelly,
Oh, sorry,
you're
350
supposed to be
pounds.
watching the game. How much did he get jerky for me? I want that cow. Get Retro in here. Give me that cow. No. Okay, sorry, Retro. You don't have to put up with that. He is supposed to be doing his job on the scene of the race that is still ongoing. We are almost at the halfway mark. Tell me how much I'm gonna get from that cow. Anyway, we'll have to have a talking to about that one later. Chazzy Chaz still working his way through. You know, it almost looks like a football field the way the metal is kind of lined up right there. But unfortunately, this is not X-Men football, which is not. Why is that not a game? Why has there not been an X-Men football game?
There's a
Make it.
Mega Man Soccer.
There's a Mega Man Soccer. Retro Rescue, avenge this injustice and make a 16-bit era, or maybe I'll allow it if it's still 2D, 32-bit era X-Men football game.
Okay.
I don't
All
want
I
any
needed
of
was
that
your
3D
approval.
though.
Thank
Yeah. Okay. Good.
What if it's
now you
like
got it.
that? What if it's like that? That 3D 2D thing they do, like with Octopath.
Yeah, if it's like that, I will be very upset and disappointed, but that's like the rest of my life anyway. So, you know, it happens. We have some...
Yeah.
Who's in the
Yeah, there you
lead?
go. Chazzy Chaz and the Don are tied, but I think Chazzy Chaz is officially still ahead because he is working on Magneto right now. We have Magneto on the field, has captured Professor X in the background. We go to our skeletal dragon on the field. Yeah, our hero Magneto is trying to fend off that idiot, the Colossus. Well, after all the hard work of putting the evil Professor X into a coma so that he couldn't use his mind control to get rid of all the senators in space. I don't think that's the. Are you sure that's what's going on there? Skelly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. Oh, no. Don't worry about it. Magneto's safe. It was just Mystique. And no one cares about Mystique. Back to you, Infinite. Okay. Well, we
Welcome
have a
in,
score there,
Coco.
Chazzy Chaz. 105. We have triple digits on Chazzy Chaz's side right now. The Don, though, is working his way through that Magneto boss as well. Lifting Dude trying to face some clone juggernauts right now. Chazzy Chaz screen. The screen is frozen on Chazzy Chaz. Oh no, we are past halfway mark, and maybe we have a big upset. Who knows what's gonna happen? Shazam fighting his way through the snow, takes a death. Whisperson Static fighting through the football fields. We're gonna call it the football field now with that 70 points. Trying to get down to Magneto as well. Lifting Dude slicing up Magneto. The Don has defeated the Magneto Mystique with Storm. The whatever Professor X psychic guy has been freed, and he is using the psychic power to control Storm and make her compete in Mutant Football League for our viewing pleasure without a helmet. Chazzy Chaz still, what happened to Chazzy Chaz? Chazzy Chaz got definitive lead, and now his screen is gone. His screen is gone. Oh, if he's gone too long, maybe he'll be disqualified. Retro Rescue, what's our rules on not being able to be seen on screen? I take that as
his stream is still
It's
going.
not like it says die. You are dead.
His stream is still going on his kick.
Ooh, boy. Hopefully he can hear us. It looks like he might be restarting it. Or something's going on. The route to the Discord instance stream has failed to start. Ooh, I'm actually going to leave it up because I don't want it to reroute. We're going to screw everything up otherwise. I'm glad it's there, though.
It's a
That's
little
our
bit lag,
placeholder
but
holder.
I'm watching him on the side.
Okay. So Whisperson Static admitting to cheating, but watching all other racers on the side.
Okay. Also, welcome in Coco
But
Main.
confirm-
Coco Main's amazing VTuber. Give her some love. She's amazing.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
But
people.
that's I guess that's what happens when our founder of the race, official judge and rule setter, is also in the race. He can confirm that other racers are not cheating, and make that call by cheating. He's like, yeah, they're not cheating. I'm cheating. So I know he's not here cheating with me.
He's he just finished the game. I believe he got a bunch of achievements.
Yeah, I see 135. So the score is still updating. So he has the 135 now. The Don also just beat the game and has that score 135.
I think he's
Lifting Dude
restarting.
working his way through Magneto. It's still at 95. Whisperson Static at 70. Shazam at 50 now. We're past the 25-minute mark. Or the 25 minutes left mark. So now, if you had a quarter for every minute we've been streaming, you would have a bunch of quarters to play this game. Almost enough to beat it. Chazzy Chaz currently has 220, says Future Shock. So we'll see if that updates through here. It should. Us not seeing his stream should not affect the score as it comes in, because it's still whatever is registered on Retro Achievements should come through. It's still saying we are relying a little bit on Retro Achievements API to update, and they might be delayed. We actually have done checks there. Looks like Lifting Dude scored, so his score updates 125. The Don has 135, Lifting Dude 125. Officially right now, Chazzy Chaz 135. We'll see here.
Okay.
Future is telling us
This is a-
250 on Chazzy Chaz. So
Uh,
we'll have
to make this
We'll have
announcement.
to see. Okay.
Brolita actually posted something in the Discord a while ago about the Mutant Football League video game.
There was a Mutant Football League. That's true. But it wasn't X-Men.
Okay.
It was the knockoff Mutant
Okay,
Football
I
League.
just thought that was a little weird
fair.
timing there.
There's something going on. Something's in the water right now. All the water. Everywhere.
Posted an hour plus ago, so it was before the comment.
I blame hydrogen, personally.
Rescue, can you keep an eye on Chazzy, please? if you're not busy, please?
I'm driving, so
Oh, I
Little
thought you
known
were
fact,
unloading cows.
I did, and now I'm driving home.
I did too.
Oh, I see.
Sega says Jiggly.
How much time we got left, homie?
We're approaching. Well, we just have 23 minutes left. About a few seconds less than that. We are approaching the 2-minute mark before the 1/3 mark, which I know it's exciting for everyone in any race. That's when the race really starts heating up. That last third. Now we did have some amazing races before where we thought things were decided and then it swapped back and forth like crazy. Lifting Dude starting that new round. The Don also going through the new round. I assume Chaz is going through this new round.
Looks like
Does
Chazzy's
the-
back.
I can actually check on Discord real quick.
Chazzy's back.
Chazzy is
Welcome
back.
Jazzy.
He is not on the stream yet, but I know why, because we're going to have to maybe make sure he see if that'll work. Hopefully it doesn't mess up all the things in a moment.
Oh. I do have to say this too. In the event that the stream ends tied, are we in agreement that the next person to score a point wins?
Yeah, whoever. Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
I think that'd be the most fair. Whoever gets the next point wins.
Yeah, we're still not seeing anything from Chaz. We got dots.
Yeah. Chazzy's definitely live on Discord. I'm watching him now.
Are you? Why is it not coming to me? Yeah, it's still saying it's erroring out, I guess. Stream failed to start. I will see again. I'll try. We're gonna have to see what happens here. I can kind of see him while I do the transitions. It's just not allowing him to show up in our grid view, or it's not allowing me to live view him.
I think that's the win on me. I'm winning. Jigs is doing a DDoS attack.
Oh no! He's trying
I
to
told
prevent
you you're gonna end up winning
anyone
this.
from. If the race ends, if a race ends in a DDoS, is he still the champion?
And in a massive upset, today's winner is Jiggly.
Boo. That's not fair. It wasn't even part of the way.
Ah,
Think of today as a golf. High score loses. By not running, he technically won.
hmm.
But he didn't plan on me
Well-
not running also.
We
Does the
could always
second-
divert back to our famous everyone agreed on tiebreaker method, which is Barbie Seahorse Adventures first to win wins.
I know. I'd rather have a fight to the death. But they have to
you're
use like
basically
you know-
using the same words, but to mean the same thing. I don't know. I heard a fight to beat Barbie Seahorse Adventures. Anyone else hear that?
Oh, I heard it.
I don't know
Yeah,
where
there
I
it
don't know
is.
where
Worst
Future's
adventures.
getting these
Nice.
numbers.
What'd he say?
He said that the Chazzy is at 560 points.
I think he might be fibbing on us. It's possible. It's possible. I've heard online that sometimes people say things that aren't true. It's crazy.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah,
Listen,
I know.
Future
I know.
has never
I mean, I
told a
wouldn't
lie.
want to accuse
do that.
anyone of doing such a nefarious thing, personally. But I've heard from some reputable sources online that online people sometimes don't tell the truth. Now, I did go through the whole process of considering that the people claiming that people say untruths online might actually be giving an untruth. However, that gets us into a paradoxical situation because then they just prove their own point. So I'm gonna have to believe them on that one. I'm sorry, Whisper. I I know it ruins your worldview, but it's something we all have to deal with as we get older and get past puberty and all that.
You know what I love about this game? The
Puberty?
the bosses start to like monologue, and you can just beat on.
I love that. That's why I chose this game. Just basically because of memes. The X-Men. Welcome to
Hey,
die,
Coco Bean.
you
Wow.
die, X-Chicken. It's the best.
5 billion 1 billion points.
Yeah, I don't know how the
Same.
second
Yeah,
run
we still
works.
don't get to see Chaz, but his score hasn't updated lately either. So,
Yeah,
Whisper
every
Synstatic
Retro
has
Arc.
115 now, so he's in the triple digits. We have 4 racers in the triple digits. We don't. We may have seen that last time, but it's rare. Shazam at 95, so we're on the cusp of those triple digits. We'll see that soon enough.
It's so weird that Chazzy's not showing up because he's clear as day on here.
Yeah, he's streaming.
Are
Like,
you
he's
seeing
still-
motion?
No, his
on
Discord is running.
Discord?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm looking
I
right
mean,
at
I
it.
might have to get out and get back in, I guess, to get him out. It's weird too because if I end the thing, I can see like a frame of his. Let's see.
Huh.
If I try to actually pull up his
Get
stream,
in. It's got to be
not
some glitch because the way it closed and opened back up. I don't know.
I don't think anybody ever figured out how
You
to
know what?
do hard difficulty.
yeah. You're probably not watching with the pop out mode. I think the pop out mode sometimes needs to be restarted. So
Maybe.
I might be able to fix that and everyone should appear in the same order. We've done that before. Otherwise terrible things are about to happen. Chaz back in the action for all the people because we need to see our leader of the boards. Everyone else kind of matters. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And we're going to back out. And hopefully not everything is messed up. Grid view, show all participants. Not do that. Uh-huh. Watching. Watching.
X-Men,
Watching.
welcome to die. I love that. I love that so much.
And someone's not doing the straight. Oh, that's Whisper. Whisper trying. It's a good thing we made this a mature stream this time, Whisper.
Sorry.
It's not that bad. It compared to what you. It's not that bad. I'm just giving you a hard time.
I can't help
However,
myself.
no one's stuff is showing up right this moment. So let's. No, wait. Everyone's stuff is on. Okay, we have a full return to screens. Sweet.
Okay, let me try something.
Okay, I'm gonna master
Future
this
says,
game. I know how
Whisper,
to cheese it
we
now.
see that. Now we know your secrets, Whisper, because you've been very hidden about the things that you like in the past.
Yeah, okay.
But now it can't be turned back. We've all seen it. We cannot unsee it. All right. So we have Chaz back on the screen. It is the Colossus still working his way through that forest area. We have a storm of the dawn fighting at that boss again at the bottom of the waterfall. We have a change. Lifting Dude changed to Colossus here.
I figured out how to
and
do
is
the
working through.
difficulty change.
Oh,
Tell us after
Whisper
the
actually
race,
figured
my
out how to
friend.
do the difficulties change.
I'll tell you guys after the race.
Yeah. Whisper at 125 right now, tied with Lifting Dude right now. So if he gets it to that hard mode, he actually might be able to pull ahead with the way our racers are right now.
if you, at the very beginning you have to reset your ROM, and at the very beginning you hold down the start button. Wait, let me make sure it runs first. I think I might have
We are
screwed up the
13
ROM.
minutes left in the race, by the way, racers.
Uh-oh.
So you need to start getting those big points.
I think I
So
screwed
it
this up.
is still a very tight race. We have Shazam in triple digits right now with 105, Whisper with 125, The Don with 135, Lifting Dude 125, and Chazzy Chaz 135 as well. So it's a very tight race. Anything can happen. You know, even that 30-point spread could be overcome with the right setup of stuff, because it's going to be hard for them to get any points at this point, except for Whisper, who might be able to get some of those hard-mode points and really just skyrocket through the stratosphere, as he does.
Let's go Nightcrawler.
And
Yeah,
of course,
I might have figured it
Whisper
out.
going
Let's go.
Nightcrawler. See, now Whisper is just trying to bribe and gain favor with the host by going with Nightcrawler, my favorite X-Men. And honestly, it's working. So I'm looking the other way from all the cheating that Whisper's doing right now. Because we all know that it's cheating to use Nightcrawler, because he is the ultimate mutant. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise.
It's Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is this lore
but
accurate?
he's not Nightcrawler. Like, yes. But he's not Nightcrawler. So my statement still stands. Just putting it out there. I don't know. Well, you know what? We have our there you go. Now you know. And that's is that almost educational? That's almost educational moment for the night. We like to do that on this stream.
Just
Thank you,
again,
Coco.
guys, just to keep things fair.
Thank you for the follow there, Coco Man.
If you restart your ROM, and you hold once the game actually starts, if you press down the start button for about 5 seconds, there's a game menu that opens up, and you can change the game difficulty.
Of course, what Whisper really means to translate for all of you out there that may be unfamiliar is if you hold down the coin slots on the arcade cabinet you're all streaming from, then you can get into the arcade settings.
Yes. Exactly. Of course, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
We all have thousands of dollars worth of arcade cabinets we're playing from.
Exactly.
I mean, I just thought the Lifting Dude sent it out to all of you,
Yeah.
because Lifting Dude has all the money.
That's why this took 4 weeks to get
Yes,
going.
the shipping was horrendous.
Got lost in the mail too.
Yeah.
I even got one at one point. I was like, "What is this?" I wasn't even going to do this, but now I'm still not. Okay, we have Nightcrawler against
You have
Pyro
to hold down
the
the
bottom
start
right.
button. Chazzy.
Emma Frost making an appearance.
When
on
instead of the select button to like give yourself a credit.
a
Oh
screen.
shoot! I almost died.
This nude beating up on Emma Frost. Not very gentlemanly. I'll just gotta put it out there, but
There you go.
you know,
Also, you done.
it's a rare lapse for Lifting Dude's character. Usually the nicest of gentlemen. But
I
sometimes
believe it's
he
just
gets
on the
angry
hard
when
difficulty.
people get frosty. Give him the cold shoulder like Emma Frost tends to do. We have the Don and Chazzy Chaz switching to that hard mode. Whisper Synthetic kindly helping the other racers in their cheating endeavors. Shazam up there going through as Colossus. Still, we are past the 10-minute mark, by the way. We're past the 9-minute mark. So we are in the last 9 minutes, racers. Make sure you get all your cheats in now, so otherwise they won't count. Lifting Dude still pounding his way through all the action, all the energy. He has grabbed that energy. We have a giant skull face robot guy, Sentinel. E.T. in the house has just been fried by Lifting Dude's Colossus. Wow, that is
You
a
might need to
powerful
reset
move.
the ROM. It did that to me as well, Chazzy.
Mm-hmm. And what else we got going on here? Litson Dude really showing off the action. Litson Dude might pull ahead just because he's actually in the game. With this is a down to the wire learning experience. We are approaching the last 8 minutes, and several of our racers are in menus right now, learning how to swap this to hard mode and going to try to get what they can in that last 8 minutes. That is enough time to beat a level to get some big points in hard mode, though. Shazam at 115 right now and sees a Magneto. Shazam has been attacked by ETs, by the way, everyone. So don't tell Spielberg. He might get a little upset. The Don making a selection right now. Of course, he's contemplating whether to do Nightcrawler. And he's wasting time because he knows he wants to do Nightcrawler. But, he at big accident on the Don side. He did not pick Nightcrawler. He picked Colossus this time. It's unfortunate. Sometimes those slips happen. Lifting Dude battling through the fire and the flames, just sitting in those flames as if it was nobody's business, because it's not. This is a charitable event. Chazzy, don't take that seriously, people. Stop donating to that charity. That's not a real charity. That's a skeletal dragon trying to scam you. Chazzy Chaz up there still fighting through as Colossus. We're seeing a lot of Colossus now. We have 4 players with Colossus, and we have Whisper Synstatic, the lone brave hero playing the Nightcrawler, everyone's favorite mutant. And by everyone, I mean it better be everyone. We have some developments going on, though, but no score changes yet. Let's see how this all plays out, though. We are coming down to the wire. We're about to hit that 6-minute mark. We need to get some big gains. We have Retro Rescue dealing with a cow. Hopefully Retro Rescue is able to get that cow properly prepared for the winner in time. He's got to race against the clock too at this point, because we are only 5 minutes 40 seconds away from the end, and that size of cow takes a while to cook. I know, because I've seen a cow before, and 5 minutes 20 seconds happening right now. We have Lifton Dude still battling his way through some pyrotechnics right now. Chazzy Chaz getting shot on all sides by those Sentinels with rocket launchers. The Don taking on our regular pyro boss at this point. Shazam going through menus at 125 now, so score updates. So we have a 3-way tie currently for the, I guess, 3rd place behind Chazzy Chaz and the Don, who are at that 135 spot still. But if anyone makes that progress on that hard mode, they're going to get some major points. And we have less than 5 minutes left. It's going to be tough on hard mode to get many more points. So it might be the case. Whoever can get any points on the board at this point, extra points on the board, might just take the lead and might maintain it even. We'll have to see. We have Chazzy Chaz.
The difficulty change didn't change anything.
And has been able to do it. Yeah, nothing's changed score-wise lately. Whisper battling through. Lifting Dude fighting through the Ancient Evil Scythe guys. We have a craziness, but we have not had any score updates. It is, of course, harder to get scores at this point because they have all beaten the game, and now it's the hard mode points or the pick up some extra points from not using mutant powers or what have you. Okay. We're going to go down to our dragon in the field. Again, down on the Lifting Dude side. What's going on down there? Yeah, you see, Lifting Dude came in as Colossus and started. He decided he really hated this artwork, guys, from the Egyptians. And he's like, man, I hate artwork so much, I'm going to punch you in the face. And we all kind of let him do it. But I got to be honest. There is a severe lack of beef. Really, the real story is over there with Retro Rescue, whether he's got the beef in for the winner circle and mostly for me or not. Can you check on that for me, Infinites? Back to you, Infinites. I am not going to check on that for you. You are supposed to be doing your job. Pay more attention to that. Where we got over here on the Don. The Don's still working through the factory area. Chatty Chad's getting up through that as well. Whisper, we have a lot of factory working going on here. Definitely an industrial era for X-Men happening right now. Oh, we have a score. We have a score updates. Lifting Dude has attained a score and has tied Chazzy Chaz in the Don. So we have currently a three-way tie at the top as we go into the 2-minute warning right now. So 2 minutes left for all these racers. We have a three-way tie and a tight race even at right behind them with 125 and 125, just 10 points behind. I think any score will get those extra 10 points at this point.
Are y'all sure the hard mode is working?
Yeah, I mean, you can change it. Like the hard mode is
about hard mode.
activated because it's noticeably difficult. But
Don does not have a kick. Xehanort, he does
no.
not stream.
He says he might
He's
soon,
a
though.
VRL exclusive. Although he was actually Jiggly was hosting him streaming some VRL stuff earlier this week. So maybe check out Jiggly sometime. He might give some more. Jiggly helping support the league and the community by allowing us to see more of these racers. We're almost at 1 minute left.
90-second warning.
1 minute left. Yep, 1 minute. That is less than 4 minutes, everyone.
Yeah,
That's
mine
what I'm
didn't.
saying. I
Mine
don't
didn't either. I don't know what happened there.
So y'all better jump to easy mode real quick and break this tie. Because they
don't have time.
I'm trying to tell you.
No,
They'll take longer going through the menu right at this point. 40 seconds. We're at 30 seconds now. The last half minutes. That's almost like nothing. Nothing's ever happened in 30 seconds. Look, it's never getting beaten. 20 seconds.
The next person to get a point wins.
The next person. The next person to be Nightcrawler wins. Hey, look, Whisper, you're out ahead of that.
Let's go.
Oh, it's over! It's over! Oh, put down your controllers. Stop. No more points are going to be accepted. I am sorry, everybody. It is over. And this is a first on the Retro Achievements race. We have a three-way tie for first, and honestly not far behind for fourth and fifth here. We have Chazzy Chaz, Lifting Dude, and the Don all with 135 points here. Shazam and Whisper Synstatic with 125 points. This turned into an extremely close race. And we were just talking about how do we break this tie? I say we flip a coin and give it to the one that was playing Nightcrawler. Whisper Synstatic wins tonight.
Totally unbiased.
Okay, but what? But really, what are we calling this? We said
We want to do.
that could take a long time. I think we need
Oh,
to
is there not one?
I would say have everybody run through the first level and whoever beats the first boss first.
Because like
We
I'm
had
literally at the
someone
final
drop
stage
out
right
of the
now.
stream
That's the funny
too.
part.
I think who dropped out? Was that Chaz? Yeah, Chaz dropped out. Chaz, where'd you go? Where'd you
You
go?
did shout.
I
You
miss
did
you
shout,
so.
and it's over.
Yeah,
Repeatedly.
it's over. That doesn't mean leave. But okay. Well, I guess that's it's a two-way tie. Between we can set up. We can do an emergency race between the Don and Lifting Dude, I guess.
Yep. We gotta break this tie.
Yeah, he's gone. I
I'm
still
reaching out to
favor
him.
Barbie Seahorse Adventures. Just putting it out there. I say we go to a tiebreaker round and whoever can beat first stage fastest. That seems to be the fair way. We should have thought of this ahead of time, but we actually tried. And I tried to cut everyone off from doing so.
Because if we do the whoever beats the game next wins kind of thing, score points, I'm literally at the final stage.
We should really go to our judges panel. So all the viewers, what are y'all thinking? Who won? Who won? Whose gaming wins this night?
I mean, we could go back and
the
just
Don or Lifting Dude.
see who got to 135 first.
I think that would be Chaz. The Don says, the Don says lifting one last RA race. Okay, good point. So could just we could say a reigning champion retains.
I say
or
Don
we
should
could
say
say
the game.
reigning champion.
Chazzy says
Let's
he's
pick
back
the
in
game.
the Discord.
Come on, Jazzy.
He's now back. Okay.
Yeah, you
Let me
can.
So,
see.
Chazzy,
I might have to
we're
redo again.
talking about breaking the tie. I think the most fair way to go about it would be for everybody to for the three top times or the three top competitors to run through the first level, and whoever beats the boss first gets the win.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea right there. I'd say, and just
Yeah,
just
because
a straight.
it wouldn't be
whoever
fair in
beats
this
it first.
situation.
Right. Okay. I think we're agreed then. Let's just do that. Let's do that. So everyone, and I'll start it doesn't matter. We don't need to start a new timer. But
So
I
you
can
want me
tell
to
you guys when
restart?
to hit start. Yeah, go back to the start screen, and I'll tell you when to hit start. And we're going into overtime, everybody. Hope you're excited. Our first RA race VRL overtime. It's never happened before in the history of VRL. And it may never happen again. You will tell your grandchildren of this moment.
If only y'all didn't listen to
For-
Whisper and just kept playing, y'all would have had a shot.
Okay.
This is true.
Hey, I figured out how to do this.
Retro
y'all.
Rescue has told us
And it didn't do
that,
anything.
That was your first mistake. Listening to Whisper.
Why does anybody listen to me about anything?
He's not alive, but he's got a
Stream
point.
saying I just do the opposite you do.
Yeah, Rescue literally just said that.
So whatever
Doesn't
Whisper
matter,
does, just
says
do
the
the
Don,
opposite.
okay.
You'll be safe.
You want us to select? Yeah, go to the select screen first, and I'll give you guys a start count.
Let me make sure Chazzy's on.
Hey, Pop Culture,
Chaz-
yes, overtime. But is it sudden death overtime? Kind of. I mean, there's going to be a lot of deaths all of a sudden. From these other guys.
All right.
We're getting word from our dragon on the street there. Yeah, so the real tiebreaker is going to be whoever gets me the most jerky first. They win.
Bro, you
Back
still
to you,
owe me
Infinite.
$7.
No, we're not doing that. That is not the rules.
Dragon still owes me $7. $7.50.
There you go. What about Mario One Race?
All
Yeah,
right.
we should actually have a backup game for tiebreakers, but I think this also works fine. First to do the first level because that doesn't take that long.
Barbecue Horse Adventure.
I believe I've said it. Yes. Barbecue Horse
No,
Adventure.
no.
I'm very
It's
adamant
Principal
about that.
It's Principal Skinner and freaking Superintendent Chalmers' steamed ham skit for the game.
There.
That's what we got to play for this tiebreaker.
Play Minesweeper the fastest.
How do you play Minesweeper
Pit Cross.
fast?
Let's do Pit Cross.
You hit. There are speed runs for Minesweeper. It's crazy.
Pit Cross.
Why?
Pit cross.
Give me a second. I got to turn off my AC and open Windows.
All right, let me know when you're all three of you who are going to be in this final bit are ready. Chaz, I'm seeing a blank screen. This looks like you might be paused.
Take your time, buddy.
Don is ready. I think Lifting Dude's on the
How
right
about
screen.
Chazzy?
He's back now. Chaz, he's showing. You need to just get to the select screen, Chaz, and you can pick whichever mutant you want to select. You can hover over it, and then we'll just hit start at the time. At go time.
This is actually a trick. Whoever picks Nightcrawler wins.
That is accurate. But don't tell them.
I'm sorry.
Sorry about that, gentlemen. I'm just kind of sad because I was looking through some of my Doom Fuels and some of them are expired.
No.
I'm like, man, that's like $3 in American. I'm not gonna get back. Welcome back, hombre.
Okay, so I think we're just waiting for Chaz to get to the select screen, unless his stream looks like it's paused again. Yeah, you just want to get to the select screen, like the others you'll see are on it, so the mutant select screen. Okay.
Wait, me?
Oh, seriously,
All right,
man, I want to master this
all
game. Man. This
racers
game is
though,
fun.
are you get over whichever whoever you want to have? I guess you could have paused. Jazzy, no. Sorry.
Oh,
Get over whoever you want to
so
have.
Chazzy wants to
and
make
we'll-
sure that everybody's on the same level, on the same difficulty.
Okay, sure. There we go. That's fine.
But if you guys did that thing that I
Yeah.
kind of screwed everybody up on, some of you might be on a different difficulty.
Okay. We can double check. That's fine. I don't think it takes that long to check, right? Yeah, because it's looking like you're on hardest, Chaz, right now. So good call with the double check.
All right, ready to go whenever you are. Sorry.
Wait, what level are you on? The level you want to be on there, Chaz? Because I think you can go. I would say you can go to any level at this point, right? Or we say medium.
I would say everybody go on medium. Make sure that you guys are on medium.
Okay, everyone on medium. Make it happen.
I don't know how to do that, but I didn't change anything. I think.
You didn't change it?
Yes, but
Okay.
if you didn't change anything, you should be fine. For everybody that did, you guys are going to difficulty level 4, medium. I believe that might be Chazzy and Dawn, actually.
I'm
It
sorry.
doesn't work for me. You're ready? Says the Dawn doesn't work.
No,
Okay,
you're
the thing
good.
doesn't work.
I
Okay.
kind of jumped the gun and told everybody to do this, and it didn't make a difference.
And so it looks like lift. Who is this? Lifting Dude, you're gonna go with Nightcrawler. Don, you're going with Storm. And Chaz, you can go and hover over who you want as well, and I will count us down. This is kind of weird. Does it start as soon as you hit the start button on that, or does it have to do the full countdown? Okay, well, get ready, get set, go, racers! All right, here we have it, overtime on the VRL. Our first overtime between Lifting Dude, the Dawn, and Chazzy Chaz. They have to get to the end of this first level. First one to get to the first level wins. Points don't matter. Just beat things to a pulp as fast as you can. Oh, we have some action going through. We have Nightcrawler action with Lifting Dude, the bold choice and always the right choice with Nightcrawler, who has the speed, but does he have the strength to destroy all these mutants because they do still have to do these fights. Yes, mutant powers are being in full force here by Lifting Dude. Bold strategy, using those mutant powers with heavily with Nightcrawler. Storm down there going through, beating people with her. What even is her weapon? I usually don't think of her with a weapon, but she's using a weapon. She's beating them to a pulp. Colossal, of course, his fists are all that he needs, and he's beating them also to a pulp. All the pulps are happening right here. This is the most pulp we've had since the Great Orange Juice Massacre of 1995. Get your juice right here before the prices go up from the shortage. Oh no, we have someone dropped out. Someone dropped out of the race. Oh no, it was Chazzy Chaz. Chazzy Chaz gone again. Now we can't see things very well. But I'll keep you all updated. We have boss action between Lifting Dude and the Dawn. Yeah, they're fighting. They're fighting that Pyro. The Pyro jumping around. He's flashing against Lifting Dude. Oh, Lifting Dude did it. Lifting Dude beat Pyro. Pyro is dead. That's the level, isn't it? Is that the first level?
Yeah. Yes.
Up. Then I guess we have a winner. Yeah, well, Chazzy Chaz dropped out. It's gone. We don't know. I don't know. He's been dropping in and out.
His stream is still going. His stream is still going, but he's like on his stream, like he's barely fighting him. So I don't know how much of a lag
well, it sounds like we have a winner. It's Lifting Dude. It is the one, the only. Wait, let me actually do this properly. Hold on a moment. Hold on. Who's being silly tonight? All right. Here's a fun bit. Lifting Dude, you have made my job so easy by you winning.
Why?
Because for the test setup, I put the winner over you anyway. So, our winner tonight of the first overtime VRL race, the returning champion, the master of disaster, the Nightcrawler of the Sightcrawler, the one, the only, Lifting Dude!
Thank you.
How's it feel, Lifting Dude, to be a two-time champ?
It feels really good. All I gotta say is, oh! I like that scream.
Y'all just better be glad I wasn't there today.
Well, and you did it with Nightcrawler. The right choice. See, told.
No, I probably would have figured out the hard mode thing because I would have done the opposite of Whisper.
It's just. Here's the
honestly
thing.
though,
Here's
if anybody figures it out, you do need it to get the badge.
Pokemon says, "Let's go lifting."
Yeah.
Well, no use crying over spilled X-Men blood. Lifting Dude, congratulations. Your prize is, of course, you are the winner. You have the acclaim and fame and admiration of our entire audience now. And you get to pick the next game, and you get officially at least 25.6 pounds of that beef from Retro Rescue. Pick your cut wisely and pick your game wisely.
I don't know what. I didn't think of a game to choose. I didn't think I was going to win again.
Seahorse Adventure has been selected by Lifted Dude.
Let's go. I'm a Barbie girl and a Barbie world.
Congrats.
Have you heard the German version of that song? It's amazing.
Oh, is it?
It's just the dude.
Thanks for
Ken
taking care of the
sounds
channel,
just angry. Just angry.
Pop Culture says, but that's not all. Tell him what else he's won, Skelly. An all-expense paid trip to Jerky Factory.
Yes!
I recommend you actually don't go on that. Last time someone went on that, they were the jerky as it turned out. So
No.
I don't know, unless you're into that thing, but
Oh no.
I want to see you return.
It's
All right, dude. What's the game?
Tamales all over again.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I don't know. I didn't think I would get this far.
I actually, okay. I you know my primary suggestion, but Lifting Dude, knowing you, there's one game that I can think of that makes a lot of sense, and it's Mega Man X.
Oh yeah.
You can pick which X. I mean, I think 1 or 4 is what makes the most sense. But yeah.
Oh, I love 4.
Yeah, I think 4 is usually the most popular.
Was it 6?
Okay.
I like 6 too.
All right, Lifting Dude, you can get a strong advantage over Shazam if you pick X6.
Oh god, I hate X6 though.
Okay.
No. If Whisper's still there, do Mega Man 7.
Oh.
Not X7.
wow.
Not X7 though, because if it's X7, I might have to dip out of even. X8 I can take. I've been watching Dylan playing X8.
Oh.
Oh god.
Well, suggestions from the audience. Anyone want to say he should have picked Rising Zan, says Aaron Earth. Meteo. Oh yeah, Shadowgate the Dawn was throwing out. So anyone wants to give their suggestions, you can. It's up to Lifting Dude.
Come on.
I'm saying that I know Lifting Dude is a big Mega Man X fan, so
Star.
that's why. And that's also a really good kind of speedrunner game. I don't know how it is with the retro achievements, but I assume it's pretty good on that too. All those games.
Yeah, do Restart.
Mega Man X is good since the dawn.
I don't know which one to choose. I didn't think I was gonna win again. I thought I was gonna be dethroned.
This is it. The real challenge happens after the win, when you have to decide which of a million games will be the next race. Is Lifting Dude up to it? Do you believe in the Lifting Dude? Hold on, everybody. We need to start the Shazam. Shazam, join me in the chants.
Beavis and
We
Butthead.
believe in you, Lifting Dude. We believe in Lifting Dude. We believe
Sonic
in
Spitball.
Lifting Dude. We believe in Lifting Dude.
I've never gotten past the second level of that. Please don't get Sonic Spinball.
Dude, I can't even get past the second level consistently. I just die.
I got a good one. Arrow the Acrobat.
Ooh,
I've
that's
never
an
played that
interesting
one.
That's an interesting one.
That's tough.
How
Jersey
tough are we
Devil.
talking?
It's tough, dude. All of the above. What about Bomberman?
Oh, Bomberman's.
First
I don't know.
Bomberman, the one where he doesn't even look the same. For like
You get the
the
one for the Xbox 360, the one where he's just super serious and edgy.
Yeah, that one.
The Gremlins game.
Smurfs.
How about
Okay.
how about Wario Land?
Now, here's the thing. There's a Smurfs game out there that has retro achievements on the Game Boy that's really fun, but I don't know how to get the retro achievements working for that.
Oh,
I don't remember what it's called.
What about Evo? That'd be a fun one.
Evo? What's that?
The Search for Eden.
There's so many choices, but Arrow the Acrobat, that sounds up by sleeve.
It's a hard game. Flintstones would be a fun one. Goof Troop would be a fun one.
Oh, but Flintstone sounds
Tiny
pretty good
Toon
too.
Adventures.
Or two Tiny Toons.
Buster
Oh,
Bust
Buster
Loose.
Bust
I have
Loose.
the cart. I can give a. I can
What?
give a
Buster
demo
Bust
of it.
Loose would be fun.
What's
Yeah,
Buster Bust
It's not that
Loose?
long either. Yeah.
Tiny Toons, Buster Bust Loose.
Oh, Buster Bust Loose. Oh, that sounds like a fun game.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's kind of it's honestly it's a little bit like not the best
Oh, is that
controls
Tiny
now that I
Toons?
played it
Yeah.
again, but it's good.
Yeah.
Tiny Toons. Bubble Ghost? Mm. Tiny Toons does sound. Tiny Toons does sound.
I'll be right there. Be okay for a minute.
But what's Buster?
We've had a trend of licensed games on here, so we could continue that, you know. Between
Ninja Gaiden
Marvel
1
and Aladdin and all that.
Ah,
But and Tiny Toons would be a licensed game, so that I'm saying like that would fit that.
oh, because it's going even more license.
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
Forever? No, no. Salty. Pokemon is too long of a game to do retro achievements for.
Well, no, because it is.
We don't have to
so
beat the
you don't
game.
have to beat the game. Yeah, because it is time
Even
box.
then,
It's just
it's-
how many
it's gonna be-
points you can get.
It's not going to be that big of a variation, I wouldn't think, by the time an hour runs out, unless you let them use fast forward.
Half air. Yeah, I don't know what the kind of achievements they have, whether they pack it in.
I mean, it's going to be like, beat Brock, beat Misty, in an hour with no speed up, you're going to be close to beating Misty being max.
Yeah.
And then there's some that was like make it through Viridian Forest without encountering an enemy, which you got to learn the path and stuff. I got a brutal one. Cool spot for Sega.
Let's go.
I thought you were going to say Brutal Legend, but all right.
That's the first game I
It's
beat
a
on
7 Up
stream.
mascot. It's this video game. Game's really good, but it's a hard game.
Okay, can I throw this one out here? What about Donkey Kong Country, the first one?
Let's go.
Dude, you don't
Oh,
have to
that's so
ask us.
awesome.
It's
Do
your
it.
pick. We're helping you.
Yeah, it's your
Yeah.
pick. It's your pick, dude.
Oh, and they recently announced that new one. It looks so
Let's
good.
do it. Donkey Kong Country. Let's do it.
The Game
SNES
Boy version is Land, not Country.
No, there's a Donkey Kong Country for the Game Boy Advance. That one was pretty good for what it is, but it's a little scuffed here and there. But it's still a solid game.
I know. Right there.
I think they also had Donkey Kong Country 2 on the Game Boy Advance and the number 3 there too.
Well, I would say the SNES version is the way to go anyway.
Oh,
So-
oh yeah, that's superior, man.
Yeah. You get more buttons. Not that
I'm
matter
just
that
gonna have
much,
to
but
figure out.
okay.
I'm just gonna have to figure out how to reset my achievements for Donkey Kong Country. That's the only problem.
I was also suggesting for people to make like a secondary account, maybe, or if you
Yeah.
really, you can also delete your achievements.
I don't know how to delete my achievements because I know I could. If I do shortcuts, I could probably get halfway done within an hour.
It's easy.
I have
It's
to
over there to
redo
the
it.
right of the screen.
Yeah, as long you can do anything as long as the achievement pops.
I don't know if this matters, but there's also an option in the settings called Encore mode,
Oh,
which will
yeah,
let
I
you
don't know.
repop the achievements every time you get them.
I don't know if that would work for how
I don't either.
how Infinite.
I'm just throwing it out there.
And the icing on the cake is I was doing this in freaking softcore mode by accident. No.
No, really?
So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to beat the game without using any powers again.
Oh,
Well, that answers our question. Apparently, Metal's script pulls it off softcore.
I just
No,
pull
it's
it
just-
off of whatever is on. It takes directly from retro achievements
Well, Retro Achievements has both listed, hardcore points and softcore points. So
as
it,
separate.
it
They should be the same.
Yes.
For the
no,
account.
hardcore are totally separate points that you get if you don't have save states activated.
Yeah, 'cause
Interesting.
it-
Okay. Yeah, so what retro achievements provides, whatever they provide is based on your account. I put in the Well, okay, what is an example of a hardcore one? Do they list the game IDs differently? don't think
So if you were to like pull up your profile, like my profile, it says that I have in the top right, I have 15,347 hardcore points, and in the bottom there's this little gray one that's 60. That's softcore. If you don't enable hardcore mode, all your points will be softcore by default. They're the same achievements. You just get hardcore points if you do not have save. If you have hardcore mode activated and you don't utilize save states.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna have to
Do they
redo this
separate
game.
them out by game at all?
I mean, it's really just
Yes. You
Yes.
cannot use rewind. You can use fast forward. You cannot use rewind.
we probably shouldn't use fast forward for these races though, right?
It would have to be predetermined if you were.
Like I can see it if we were doing like a Pokemon game, like or some
Yeah.
RPG style thing, but like, huh? Well, I mean, we can figure that out.
We can deal with that later. Let's just figure out whatever game we're gonna do, I guess.
I think Donkey
Or-
Kong is a good choice.
Yeah, Donkey Kong
Yeah.
sounds solid, but it's really your call, dude.
Well, Donkey Kong sounds like a good game.
Alrighty.
All right.
All right then.
I just
You
want
hear
to
it here first, folks.
It's just I want to do.
Yeah,
I want to do a
Chaz-
retro game where everyone's happy at playing it. Like that's why I chose X-Men because it's like this is a fun game. Everyone can come here, just have a blast. Oh yeah,
it's a pretty tough game.
That's
All right, guys.
something
Okay, so
else.
in SNES,
I'm
Donkey
gonna
Kong.
hop off. I gotta run. But
Yeah.
are we
So-
agreeing on Donkey Kong?
I agree.
Okay. Alrighty.
And lifting dude. Well, I'll shout everyone out. First, let's Whisper. If you have to jump off, can you tell everyone about your stream real quick? You all
Yes.
need to follow all these streamers.
Thank you, Infinite. My name is Whisperson Static. On my stream, we do retro, we do indies, we've got some anime activities. I sing songs on the guitar. If anybody would like to check that out, by all means, we'd be happy to have you.
Yep, definitely check out Whisper Synstatic on both Kick and Twitch. Shazam, tell us about your stream. Gotcha. Chazzy Chaz RA is who you want with the RA. Check out. I know he's on Kick. I don't think he can talk or tell us much, but he is playing retro achievements frequently. So check him out as well. And of course, our champion Lifting Dude. Tell us about your wonderful stream.
Oh, just a dude who lifts weights and tries to beat difficult games. I'm here to just show you guys that these games, they might seem impossible, but they can be beat.
There you go. Yeah, Lifting Dude does a whole lot of stuff. I'll even hype him up a little bit more there because he has his Dude Cast with Dude Abides, which is always a fun time. He said he lifts weights. He does that on stream. He does workouts during the day. If you ever want advice about working out, he is there for that. He's a great time, just chills out, plays games. Good time there. And are you going to continue streaming after this? Because if so, I'm going to send everyone over to you.
It's just because I would have to freaking I want those damn retro points, so I'm gonna have to beat this game without again.
All right. So more X-Men action over on Lifting stream.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm literally
and-
playing it right
and-
now. I just turned off the sound.
All right. Well, then,
To not be
and if
rude.
y'all don't know me, I'm Infinite Metal. I have been hosting the VRL. I play retro and indie games. I mostly JRPGs and Metroidvanias lately. I actually just finished up one. We're going to be starting a new game soon. I also play a lot of Breath of Fire. But so I hope to see you all again in 2 weeks' time for the next race for Donkey Kong Country. And stay around for the host. We are all going to go jump on over to Lifting Dude on both Kick and Twitch to continue watching the game. And I will see y'all next time. If I can find...
Infinite Metal for the host.
Yeah,
All
no
right,
problem.
I'm happy.
Absolutely.
Thanks for
All right.
hosting again, Infinite. I appreciate it. We
Yeah, no
have
problem.
Play
we
Final
have
Fantasy?
we have 2 weeks.